Well, hello everybody, welcome. We are just a few minutes away from the online variety show. It's Paulie's Picnic, a thing in a place with people. We're getting it fired up right now. And if you can, just a heads up, a warning, the last 2 weeks, as soon as we started the show, Facebook shut down our live feed for whatever reason. So, if you are at home and you are watching live and the feed just stops, go ahead and come on back, circle back around, and come back to onlinevarietyShow.com. We're going to start the feed up right away after that if we can. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, we'll be back in just a few minutes with Paulie's Picnic 23. It's a thing in a place with people.
Okay, well, I don't really like spicy food. I'm a mayonnaise, bologna, and cheese kind of dude.
Man, forget that noise. Would I steer you wrong? You better get down on this bomb chimichanga.
It's beautiful.
Let me spoon you, consume you. No ands, buts, or ifs. It's just truly delicious when I'm jalapeno business. I want you in my mouth every second, every day, and every hour. Take a shower in you, and this I pray. I could spray you on a dove, our love would fly away. We could soar into the sun like an Icarus flambe.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a cover of Pretty Young Thing by Nathan Shrake, who will be joining us this evening. We're so excited. We have got all sorts of good stuff for you in store tonight. Thank you for joining us. Just a heads up, as we've been saying all along here, or at least I said a couple of minutes ago, we have an issue with Facebook shutting down our feeds right after we start a show. So that is a problem that we're dealing with, and hopefully that won't happen. But if in the first couple of minutes here you see our feed go away, just hop right back up to our website, onlinevarietyShow.com. We will start a new feed as soon as we possibly can. And with that, I would like to begin our show tonight. And I would just like to say thank you guys for hanging in there. We are so excited to be here, so thankful that while these times are really hard and we're dealing with things we've never dealt with before as people, as neighbors, as family and friends, thankfully we still do have a place where we can gather and have some fun and try and forget about the world for a minute and just enjoy some great music and comedy. And that's what we're doing here. Paulie's Picnic, A Thing in a Place with People, is a variety show that started 4 years ago, and we have done this show picnic style in all kinds of different environments. We've been in airport hangars, we've been in dance studios, backyards, breweries, and industrial spaces. And normally, it's really hard for me to put together a really good, solid lineup of talent. I mean, by hard, I mean, I'm being really, like, the threshold is up here because as a performer, a professional performer for many years, I've obviously made so many friends who are just insanely talented. And the challenge we always had with the Paulie's Picnic is finding a night to do it when enough people were available. And when all this started, when the social distancing and the staying at home started a few weeks ago, I looked around and I saw that a lot of my friends who are normally working on Saturday nights were not. And while that was great to potentially put a show together, what really struck me is that these are my friends and my family who have worked their entire lives to build a career and put themselves in a position where they can provide for their family, entertaining and being on stage. And a lot of times that would happen Saturday nights. That's where they would make their money, at the shows, at the weddings, at restaurants. And now that's not happening. And they've got families to provide for. And of course, this coronavirus is really hitting a lot of people hard in different ways. A lot of people out of work, not just performers, but lots of different professions. So we understand if you're not able to help support our performers tonight. But if you are, each performer will be letting you know about their personal virtual tip jar, their Venmo or their PayPal link. It's also in the description of this video if we're still going, if the video is still going on. I think it is, but that's great. So please consider tipping your favorite performers or all the performers. And we did get a lot of feedback this past week of people who wanted to just tip everybody but didn't want to insult anybody by just tipping everybody a little bit. So we set up a group tip jar as well. So you have two options. You can either tip the performer directly or you can put any sort of contribution into the group tip jar and it'll be spread out equally. Those tips will be spread out equally among the performers. And I'd just like for you to consider what you might be doing tonight, Saturday night, if you're going to a movie or going to a show, how much that ticket would have cost, how much parking would have cost, how much your drinks would have cost, and consider all that money that is not going into the entertainment, the entertainers out there who would normally be getting it. And so maybe just substitute whatever you think you'd be paying on going out and having a good time tonight by tipping our performers. That would be awesome. With that, from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you again for being here. We've got a great show for you. And times have been tough. You know, if you know me personally, you know that the coronavirus hit our home 2 weeks ago. My wife tested positive, and it's a real thing, and it's scary. And thankfully, she's okay. She's recovered. She's on the mend. And but it goes to show you that this isn't just something that's on the news. It's not just something that people are making up and telling you to stay home for no reason. This thing is real, and you are being amazing by staying at home, and just we're happy to be able to bring you the show. We're just so excited that technology has allowed us to find a way to bring it to you, and thank you so much for welcoming us into your home, however you are doing that. And so I'd like to ask all the performers that are going to participate in our warm-up game to go ahead and unmute yourself and enable those cameras. We're going to start how we normally start with the game of 99. So if you're at home watching, if you can give us a suggestion, this is our first improv warm-up game. We need household items or common professions that we can just kind of make up a joke on the fly. We're going to say 99 whatevers, walk into a bar, and just kind of make up the rest of the joke from there. So it looks like we're just about filling in here. Some people might not be ready yet to jump in, but a lot of our performers are. So let's get the game started. If we've got, it looks like I'm seeing the first ones come in. Let's start with mail carriers, postmen.
99 postmen walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve postmen." And he goes, "Oh, come on, let her rip."
99 postmen walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve postmen here." Postmen say, "I thought this was a first-class place."
99 postmen walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve postmen here." And they said, "Oops."
99 postmen walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve postmen here." And he says, "Then cancel our order."
99 postmen walk into a bar. A bartender says, "Oh, we don't serve postmen here." And he says, "Come on, man, you know we're fragile."
99 postmen walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve postmen here." 99 postmen say, "Why, are you trying to stamp out alcoholism?"
99 postmen walk into a bar and immediately just start bombarding him with orders. And the bartender says, "Oh, yeah, wait a minute, Mr. Postman."
All right, let's go with the next thing. That was good. That's a good way to transition here. Here we go, lion tamers.
99 lion tamers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What you guys doing here?" And they're like, "Oh, we're just looking to get whipped."
99 lion tamers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What are you guys doing here?" Lion tamer said, "Hey, we are just feline groovy."
99 lion tamers walk into a bar, and bartender says, "What can I get you?" And they said, "Whatever that bitch Carol Baskin been drinking, make sure I put some poison in that thing."
There it is.
You're welcome.
99 lion tamers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Let me see your IDs." 99 lion tamers are like, "Oh, okay. There you go." The bartender's like, "Let me see your passports." And they all just kind of look at each other like, "Why are you trying to make us jump through so many hoops?"
It's a good one. Man, I
99
stuck
lion
with this.
tamers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve lion tamers here." 99 lion tamers say, "So is that your main policy?"
Oh.
99 lion tamers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What can I get you?" Lion tamer said, "Hey, you know what? I got this sweet gig down the road. You have to work 12-hour shifts, and you have to be part of my harem." And he's like, "Sweet, let's do this."
That's a joke for everyone.
It's a
been watching the documentary.
much of the show.
Yeah.
Some people will get that.
Yeah. What is it called? The Lion. Okay. How about pilots? That's it. I don't think we've gotten that one. Pilots.
Okay, I got one. 99 lion tamers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve lion tamers." And they said, "But I swear we're telling the truth."
Lion.
Tailin.
Okay, yes. Thomasina, thank you for that. Next, let's do pilots.
Oh,
99 lion tamers walk into a bar.
99 pilots walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Oh, must be Wednesday."
99 pilots walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve pilots." And he says, "Well, that's plain to see."
99 pilots walk into the bar. The bartender says, "What can I get you?" The pilot said, "I don't know. You know that I'm a pilot? You should know you should know that I'm a pilot because I'm a pilot. You know how much I'm a pilot because I fly planes. I'm a freaking pilot."
And pilots walk into a bar and they
Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve pilots here." 99 pilots say, "But we just want to get high."
Dan.
99 pilots walk into a bar and they're a little bit mean to the bartender, and bartender says, "I don't like your altitude."
Ah, yay.
Good one.
99 pilots walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve pilots here." 99 pilots say, "We're not here to drink, but this guy's going to be my wingman."
99 pilots walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Weren't there more of you last week?" The pilot said, "Yeah, a bunch of them went and formed a band."
Too soon?
Band.
21 of
The
them.
previous weeks, there was 120 pilots. Now there's only 99.
99 pilots walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And they all say Red Bull.
Yes!
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a hand for everyone who played that game. All right. If I can have all the players mute themselves and turn off their cameras, I am going to introduce to you our first act. Joining us all the way from the East Coast, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nathan Shrake. He's been in the live show before, but we've never been able to welcome his lovely wife as well. Let's hear it for Give It Up for Nathan and Catherine Shrake.
Oh! Hey everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Well, this is pretty great. So we're gonna sing a couple little songs here for you guys. We thought it'd be fun to start off with a little something little funky. Ooh, don't we look good together? Ooh, there's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight, I'm gonna show you off. When I'm walking with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. My baby, don't play. Blame it on my confidence, or blame it on your measurements. Shut the stuff down on sight. Ha, and that's right. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. Out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. Now slow it down for me, baby. 'Cause I love the way we dance all the time. Yeah. Our connection's so magnetic on the floor. And nothing can stop us tonight. When I'm walking with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. My baby, don't play. Blame it on my confidence, or blame it on your measurements. Shut this stuff down on sight. Ha, and that's right. We out here dripping in finesse. It It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. Out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. No fellas, grab your ladies if your lady's fine. And tell her she the one for life. Ladies, grab your fellas and let's do this right. If you want like me and mine. Yeah, say we got it going on, got it going on. Say it could be us, babe. Yeah, we got it going on, got it going on. Girl, we got it going on. Yeah, it feels so good on you. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. Out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is good.
Okay. Okay. That was fun. All right. So, next, to do this next song right, we're going to have to implore just a little bit of this
Technology.
Cool feature we have here called virtual background. So,
Oh, shoot. We're not... Do you going to
Oh,
do
yeah.
the other one? Do the other one.
oh, we will. So here's our curtain. Can you see the curtain? Paul, can you see the curtain? Yeah, you can see it,
Yeah,
right?
buddy, it looks good.
All right. All right. Here's the curtain. Going to open the curtain. Curtain's now open.
Ooh,
Thank
there's
you.
a little hint. There's a little hint.
Thank you. And then we'll just...
Just going to flip that around.
Yeah.
So
Now you can see it.
See.
Love is a many splendid thing. Love lifts us up where we belong. All you need is love.
Please don't start that again.
All you need is love.
A girl has got to eat.
All you need is love.
She'll end up on the streets.
All you need is love.
Love is just a game.
I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me.
The only way of loving me, baby, is to pay a lovely fee.
Just one night, give me just one night.
There's no way, 'cause you can't pay.
In the name of love. One night in the name of love.
You crazy fool. I won't give in to you.
Don't leave me this way. I can't survive without your sweet love. Oh baby, don't leave me this way.
You'd think the people would have had enough of silly love songs.
I look around me and I see it isn't so. No.
Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs.
Well, what's wrong with that? I'd like to know. 'Cause here I go again. Love lifts us up where we belong. Where eagles fly on a mountain high.
Love makes us act like we are fools. Throw our lives away for one happy day.
We could be heroes just for one day.
You will be me.
That would be awesome. I'd have the hair.
And I'll drink all the time. Also, no.
No, you won't. We should be lovers.
We can't do that.
We should be lovers, and that's a fact.
No, nothing will keep us together.
We could steal time just for one day. We could be heroes and ever. We could be heroes forever and ever. We could be heroes just because I will always love you. Can't help loving
How wonderful life is. Now you're in the
world. Everybody sing the opera part with us.
Yes.
Let's hear it for Nathan and Catherine Shrake.
Wait, we have one more. Oh shoot, turn that off.
Oh, that's fun.
Did you say you had one more?
Well,
We
if it's
do.
okay.
If it's okay.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So this is dedicated to my mother. She's a nurse. And to all of my mom requests us to sing this song every time we come over for dinner. Every time.
Every single time.
And she's totally watching. And so this is dedicated to her and everyone who's helping to make life possible for the rest of us right now. Nurses, doctors, grocery store workers, people at Home Depot, like just all of them. We're so thankful, and this is for them. I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us where we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved.
La luce che tu
I
dai
pray we'll find your
nel
light
cuore resterà
and hold it in our heart.
a ricordarci che
When stars go out each night,
l'eterna stella sei nella mia
let
preghiera.
this be our prayer.
Quanta fede che
When shadows fill our days,
lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace.
give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogna un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno il dia, mano e vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci
We
dai,
ask that life be kind.
il desiderio che
Watch us from above.
ognuno trovi amore
So we'll find
dentro della sé.
another soul
just like every child.
Just like every child
Needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Ella fede che hai acceso in noi. Sento che ci salverà.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Yay! Nathan and Catherine Shrake.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. We love you all.
Gosh. Oh, amazing, you guys. I would give you a standing ovation, but I'm not wearing pants.
Yeah, me neither. It's good.
Cool. That was incredible. Wow. Nathan and Catherine Shrake, everybody.
Thank you very much. We love you guys. Miss you.
Wow. Well, from one incredible performer to another. That's what we're going to do all night tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time the next entertainer has joined us on our show, and we are so excited to have her. We hope she'll come back. We hope you'll convince her to come back as well already before anything came out of her mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only TOMASINA!
Hi, everybody. Am I here? Am I going? Thank you for having me, everybody. And I'm just gonna get right into this tune. It's about being with a person that you just really don't think that it's gonna work out with, and then I imagined like being on an island with this person. You had to make it work out. Because you're on an island and the other person is this person. And I thought, this is a perfect quarantine song, because I'm sure somewhere in the world there is a couple that didn't think it was going to work out because they're different, but is forced to quarantine together and finds out they're in love. You're woman, you're my man. We don't know together. I've seen 7 more ways than you survive. What do we need to tell down for? We don't know, we don't go together. If I didn't know better, I'd say you might excuse to leave. You might my music. I say loud, loud, loud. But it won't work out. Thinking together we're built apart. Loving each other keeps us floating high. We don't go together. No mothers are yelling which way to go. Give the control to our hearts if I didn't know better, I say you excuse to live. You're my belief, my music. I say it loud, loud. But I walk up loud. I don't wanna go home and now we don't go together. We all know we don't go together. We all know we don't go together. Because there's gonna be some people who are sad when the quarantine ends. Because they're gonna have to go back to the real life. Just those people that are like stuck with people they really dig. It's kind of like the Breakfast Club. 2 men overboard, abandoned ship before they reach the shore. Thank you, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thomasina! Amazing job as always in everything you do. And ladies and gentlemen, Thomasina will be back. She's going to join us later in the show as well.
Yes, I will.
The Shrakes probably not. They're, as I mentioned, on the East Coast, probably going to bed. But hang around if you want to see more Thomasina. And thank you, Thomasina. And we also, I wanted to let everybody know that while this is so different and so strange for us to be doing comedy and live music to a webcam and not being able to see or hear you, a lot of us do have our Facebook live feeds up, and we can see all the hearts you're throwing up, all the claps, all the teary faces, all the thumbs up. So if you're out there watching on your TVs, but you also got your phone on there, just hitting those reactions is a way for us to feel what your reactions are, as if we were in the room, even when we can't all be together. So with that, I want to introduce our first improv game of the night. We're going to play a game called Sound Effects. We've never done this on the show before. I know people love sound effects, huh? That's crazy. But we're going to try it out. We've got our players, should be in the room. Groot, that's Daniel Groders. We got ROQUE, that's Danny ROQUE. And QUAMI, last time we saw him, he was driving when we were setting up the show. So hopefully he is all set and ready to go as well. For the first time ever in a virtual Paulie's Picnic, we also have a audience member participating from home. And if you know anything about the improv game, Sound Effects, our players are going to act out a sound. We're going to pantomime it out. And then our audience member is going to provide all of the sound effects for the show. Let's do a quick sound check. Groot, let me hear you.
I'm feeling good. Danny ROQUE, I can only see your nose to your top of your head.
What you change? You did sound check and everything.
Check.
Testing.
All right,
Microphone
okay,
check.
I hear you.
Testing. 1, 2.
There's a lady.
Hang on. Nope, it's not you. It's me. Try it again, Groot.
Yep. Check.
Still
Test.
Check
okay.
1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Can you hear me?
There it is. I got you.
Yep.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Kwame. Okay. Yep. It's me.
That's good.
All right.
Technology, everybody. It was me. Okay. So everybody's sounding good. Everybody looks good to me on the Zoom. I'm going to duck out. First thing I need is I'll just give it to you guys. Let's say You are performing a scene at a quarantine recycling center.
Oh boy. Quarantine recycling center. Let me think.
Quarantine recycling center. Quarantine recycling center.
How about at a recycling center during the quarantine?
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, Danny Roque.
You can see me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All I see is Paul. But anyway, hey, how you doing? I got a whole truck full of used masks out here. I was wondering if I could drop that off here.
Talking to me, right? Or
All right, let me step in here for a second. I thought we were all set and ready.
Yeah.
So the players, Danny, and QUAMI are acting out the scene, and then Kayla's providing all of the sound effects that happen as the scene lives on. We're off to a great start here.
Okay, Kayla's the sound effect person. I think that was where the disconnect was.
I'm more the voice type, and you guys are like moving. Yeah.
I wasn't sure where our noises were going to be coming from, so I'm in. We're good to go, Paulie.
Setting it up. Oh my gosh, things are so much easier when we're all together on a stage.
I know what I need.
Okay, so let's get a new one. We are at a socially distant gay bar.
Hey, Danny. My name's Danny.
Well, don't you think that's going to be confusing?
What do you mean? I'm 6 feet away from you.
Well, let me slide a little closer to you.
Oh. Well,
we're still 6 feet away, aren't we? Hold on. I've got a tape measure. Let me figure this out.
Oh.
Wow.
What are you measuring right now there, Danny?
I didn't realize my arm could go out 6 feet. That's amazing. But just the space between us. You're a little fresh. I should slap your face.
I didn't get the audio. Hold on, do the audio again.
What?
You're going to slap my face, you say?
Yes, I think I'll do it again and not miss this time. I'm going to slap your face.
Ow! Man,
you're further away than I thought.
That was a 6 slap, and now I have a semi. Oh, because I'm in a gay bar, and you're so beautiful, Danny Roque. I'm not that kind of a guy, Danny Roque. I'm gonna break my ball over your head because you're a punk.
Be nice, guys. Be nice. Just. I know we're 6 feet away, and it's okay, but I'm just so hungry right now. I have to have my burger.
I feel as though I'm missing some audio on that burger.
That's pretty.
It's a silent burger. It's a silent burger. You need to shut up.
Listen. I don't know if you every time you take a bite out of that burger, I can feel my pants stretching.
Okay. I don't know how I ended up in the bar with either one of you two. You're disgusting. I'm going to eat my chips and ignore the both of you.
Well, I want to hear it.
Wow.
Those sound great. Those are amazing.
What kind? Listen.
I tell you what. Let's all dance to the song that we're listening to right now. Let's dance together. Here we go. Here's the beat. Go.
Hey.
I'm gonna actually tap dance to that song. That song makes me feel like a tap dancer.
Let me hear
Maybe a little river dance.
Got musical taps. That's really amazing.
I put bells. I put electronic dings on my feet, and that's the noise you're hearing.
I heard that.
It's
You know what?
Yeah.
There's a new dance in town, and it's called the Swishy Swirl. And when you turn, you can hear the sound. Listen.
The Swishy Swirl.
That's pretty amazing.
That's a beautiful sound.
The Swishy Swirl, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Groders, ROQUE, QUAMI, and Kayla. You know, I gotta say, in this brave new world where we're just trying new things, we're trying to see what improv games work over the internet and which ones don't. We know which category that falls under. Not because you guys are amazing. You guys are incredible. Thank you. All right, but we're going to move on to our next solo performer, also from the East Coast. We welcomed him for the first time last week. He plays my daughter's brother in the upcoming Netflix original feature film, Yes Day. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up and welcome back Mr. Julian Lerner. Julian, where you at, buddy? There he is. You're on, bro.
Thanks so much for having me here tonight again, Paul.
You're muted, Julian.
Let's go. Right. Would you still remember me?
He's not. So we're gonna reconnect with Julian. Maybe we can get him to start over at the end of our next set. We'll see if Alex and Stephanie are ready. Alex, Stephanie, you out there?
We're ready.
We're ready.
There they are. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Alex and Stephanie.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watches on diamond. I'll never leave the ground. Stop it! Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now.
Oh, 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 oh.
gosh, that was incredible. Talk about raising the bar. That was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Alex and Stephanie. That was good, guys. That was real good. So good. Oh, wow. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that the problem with Julian's feed earlier was not Julian. It was me. I know. Thanks, guys. Thanks. It was me. It's me again. We're learning. We're living and learning and streamlining as we go. Hey, this is week 3 of the show. I think we're as slowly and steadily ironing out some kinks, looking, sounding better, and here we go with the flow. Julian, if you are there, go ahead and pop back up on the monitor, buddy. And if I have fixed everything on my end, hopefully we can hear you. There he is. Julian, thank you so much for joining us.
Here tonight again, Paul. I'm going to be playing Freebird by Little Skidden. All right. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now, 'cause there's too many places I've got to see. But if I stayed here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. Baba, baby, it's bittersweet love, yeah. Though this feeling I can't change, but please don't take it so badly, 'cause Lord knows I'm to blame. But if I stayed here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Julian Lerner. He's 12 years old. He lives in New York City. He's a Broadway kid. And I'm just getting word he had to go to bed. It is late over there. So we actually got that video piped in from his mom. So thank you, Craig, for setting that up. And Julian's awesome. Follow him on Instagram. He's always putting up new videos of him singing. He's at Julian Lerner. That's Lerner on Instagram. And he is awesome. Now, Craig, I'm sorry. Thank you for setting that up, as I mentioned. And this whole technology thing is, we're learning as we go. And I think we're still opening doors. And speaking of opening doors, our next door I want to open is to our improv game Trigger Word. So come on in, Dylan, Danny Roque, Bobby Kirby, and Dan Franklin. Go ahead and hop into the room over here. Everybody give it up for these players! Now, what we're going to need from the audience for this improv game is 4 words you would commonly use in a sentence. And as the scene progresses, as these words are used in a scene, we're going to assign them to the different players. And when they hear their word, they have to enter or leave the scene. So go ahead and throw out those commonly used words, and our players are going to have to remember them. We haven't heard from Bobby or Dan at all today. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing all.
Doing good?
Doing
Yeah,
good,
Bob,
Paul.
you go ahead.
He said he's good.
I believe him.
Okay. All right, as the words come in, I got night is the first one I got on my screen. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Dylan. You're the first one I'm looking at. So, Dylan is the word night. Next up, we've got cats. I love it. Dan Franklin is going to enter and exit. Cat is used in a sentence. Danny Roque, I'm seeing somebody, Diana's throwing up the word mom. Mom is going to be Danny Roque. Dylan White is night. Dan Franklin is cats. And I got one more. So for Bobby, I guess this is going to be based on the amazing performance earlier. Prayer. So Bobby's going to be prayer. Depending on who you are, you use that often in day-to-day sentences. And again, Dylan Knight, Bobby prayer, Dan cats, and Danny Roque. What were you? Mom. All right, and now I'm gonna leave. And ladies and gentlemen, trigger word.
It's a nice night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside and get a jacket from my mom.
Mom? 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 There you are.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm just here for my evening prayers.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. It's a crazy night. The cats are so loud.
I know, I just stepped on a cat on the way in here.
Oh.
There, I got my jacket. I feel much better.
Is this the one
Did we already start the prayers?
We have. I got one earlier. I'm going to go find it.
What do you got there, Dan?
Oh, it's just some cat.
Oh.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah. Anyway, why are you so chilly over there, Dylan?
Oh, it's just the weather's really been, dropping out where I am. How about you? How's your mom?
Oh, you know what? I better go check on her. I'll let you know in just a minute.
Okay, great. And now I'm all alone. Except for I can hear the neighbor's cat doing something next door.
Oh.
You hear that? That howling?
I did. Hard to hear, though, over the sound of all these prayers.
I tell you guys, it's a cold night out there today.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm going to get a blanket, too.
Ooh, get one for me. My mom stole all of mine.
Sorry, guys. I was there with my mom. She gets so loud when she does her prayers.
Ah, she always does it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to upset him.
She still got that cat?
Yeah. I think she does. Well, this is such a crazy night. Every time I look up, I'm all alone.
Okay. I've got a jacket. I've got a blanket. I can't seem to get warm.
You know what you need to do? Put a cat on your lap.
Ooh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little body heat. That'd be nice. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, wow. That really is the magic of internet. Yeah. Well, like I said, it's a crazy night.
Well, I mean, it's something that I've always wanted for. It's as if my prayers have been answered.
Right. That's real. If you mean you're warm enough.
Sorry, guys. My mom had me doing crazy stuff. I don't even know what we're going to do with all these cats. This night is just going crazy.
Speaking of mom.
I don't think we're ever going to get this meeting together.
I don't know how she got in here with the quarantine going on. I guess she has a key still.
She knew the secret password. It's cats. Everybody can get in.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, what'd I miss?
Nothing. We were just talking about cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
I don't really want to talk about that.
Dylan has a cat, and his whole life revolves around it.
It really got crazy. I feel like we spent the whole night talking about my mom's praying cat.
Those things are crazy. I love them. I'm going to go find one right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Roque, Dan Franklin, Bobby, and Dylan White. playing one of my favorites, trigger word. Oh, wow. If you enjoy improv, ladies and gentlemen, we do this show when the quarantine's not on. We like to do it in person and on stage and in front of an actual audience. So once the world comes back to normal, I hope you will all join us for some Paulie's Picnic, a thing in a place with people in real life. But we do appreciate you joining us tonight. And speaking of appreciating people joining us, the next performer has performed live at a Paulie's Picnic in the past. It's been much too long. It's been over a year. But we're so grateful that she, and it looks like her husband, are here to join us as well. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jenny and David Kidd.
Oh my gosh, can we leave those people clapping the whole time? I just feel like it would be like just awesome. It'd be great. Hey everybody, so good. Paul, thanks for having us. Always a pleasure. Happy to be here. Very excited to sing to the computer tonight. We got our daughter eating dinner and finishing up dinner, so she may or may not make, a cameo. We'll see. But for now, we're just gonna do a little song. It's a song that everyone knows, everyone should know, but we're just gonna do like a little fun twist on it. It's called "Wanna Dance with Somebody." A little Whitney Houston for you guys tonight. Hope you enjoy it. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've been alright until now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, my loneliness calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I'm lost and lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later the fever ends, and I wanna feel it now. I need a man to take a chance on the love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I wanna dance with
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for David and Jenny Kidd.
Thank you, guys.
Woo! That's my best friend. That's one of my best friends. Woo!
Okay, bye. Thank you, Paul. Bye.
Don't go too far, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm sure you all want to see and can't wait to see more of. Jenny will join us again later in the show as well. Love having her on. So glad she could join us. And of course, her amazing hubby as well. I just want to take a quick opportunity to remind everybody, if you weren't here at the top of the show, all of our performers, our entertainers here tonight, you might be like, whoa, my mind is blown. How are so many people sitting at home on a Saturday night, like entertaining us in our own home? And while we are so blessed to be able to do this and bring it into your house and bring it straight to your face, wherever you are, the circumstances, the reason we're all socially distant and missing each other, they suck. Nobody's having a great time right now. Nobody. But among the people who have lost work, performers who would normally be out making money, performing, supporting their family on a Saturday night, they're not. And but these great friends of mine, they're here tonight. We're bringing it straight to you. If you have the inkling, if you're able to, if you're still working, if you can help support our performers by throwing a tip into their virtual tip jar, or we set one up this week that will, if you just throw it into the online variety show Venmo account, it'll get the tips will be spread out equally among our performers. And any sort of love you can show for getting together tonight and bringing this music straight into your wherever you're streaming it from, we really appreciate it. And there's more ways that you can support, and that's by helping share the video. We're just about halfway through our show, and we're planning on going till 9:30 here. So I guess we're a third of the way into our show. There's still time to share the link, start a watch party, do whatever you can to help spread the word and get us into more eyeballs and eardrums as possible as the show continues here tonight. Our next game is one we've never tried. Here we go, on the internet. It's called Pillars. So I want to invite Craig, Sam, QUAMI, and Dylan into the room. And we've actually only done this once at an actual live improv show, but we're going to see how it works here on webcam. The way that this works is QUAMI and Dylan are going to improvise a scene, and from time to time they're going to stop and they're going to look for a line out of thin air, and that line is going to come from our crew members here. And while we're waiting for QUAMI, I don't see him on the screen. QUAMI, are you around?
Yeah, I'm here. It's not allowing me to put my video on. What's up with that, homie?
Somebody stopped you. It was probably a crew member, which is a perfect segue to help me introduce our crew tonight. And they're on your screen already. We've got Craig and Sam. They're behind the scenes working out the video, working out the sound. And so you can thank Craig Jackman and Sammy Cakes for the technical aspect that's being done that I'm not doing, because I'm only juggling a few balls here. Don't.
Is that right?
Don't go there.
Only a few.
Not good, considering earlier you said you weren't wearing any pants.
I've got balls up in the air. I may or may not be. Okay, so the way that I see it, I'm going to wait. We have a 30-second lag. So in order for me to see what the audience sees, we have to kind of fill in a little bit of time here. Sorry, guys, because I'm going to line up the performer with who they are getting the line from. So as I was saying, the player's going to set up a line, and then they're going to stop, and they're going to look at one of our crew members here, who is going to mouth a word to them, and they have to do their best to read the lips of the crew member to get the next line and make the rest of the scene work. So in this crazy new world where we never thought we'd be doing improv online through a webcam, here we are trying new games because we're that adventurous. And it's up on the screen now. Dylan, it looks like you're going to be getting lines from Craig. And QUAMI, you're going to be getting lines from Sammy Cakes. And the best lip reading you got and the way you can make it worked in the scene. Good luck to you. I can't wait. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a holiday. We're going to call this one Cesar Chavez Day.
Okay.
All right, power to the workers. And oh my God, it's raining.
Well, it is all about being here today in this fantastic parade with all of my friends and family. And I guess I'll be quiet
You don't have
here.
many friends and family here now that it's, the parade is being rained on.
Yes, indeed. It is being rained on, but you know what? It's okay. Because abundanza.
Yeah, I think you might be a little bit confused. I mean, Cesar Chavez was not Italian.
Oh. Well,
he was in a panic.
Maybe it was because of green sombreros. Green sombreros. I'm sorry. It was my bad.
I would think green sombreros would make you think that he was Irish, not Italian.
Well, I mean, it's like a sombrero, not like a, not like a derby.
Yeah, I spy in the sky something that makes no sense with what you're saying.
I understand because it's so cold in here. It's so cold outside. It's crazy. Sombreros and cold. Who knew?
Well, what do you think would happen?
I'm thinking maybe a side of pancakes.
Well, we're out of pancakes for everybody.
Well, how can that be possible when I just ate them? I just ate some.
Are you lying?
No. No. You should do it. You should do it too.
And what are you saying?
You're greedy. That's what it is. You're greedy and you need to slow down on your intake of my pancakes. I'm just saying. Come on, Chavez.
No, I need more pastrami.
Wait, what?
You heard me. I need more pastrami. Pastrami pancakes.
No pastrami for you. No pastrami for you.
Okay.
All right. Well, guess what? As long as the stars are shining and the sun is bright, I'll just make sure that, maybe, I'll tell you what. I got love for you. Okay? I got love for you, and maybe a side of pastrami pancakes would be just for you, for Chavez. So let's do it for the special day today, because it's a special day. I'm gonna have a sip of napkins.
Bitch, why you gotta make me think that we can only do this one day?
I don't know, my bad.
Wow. Well, that was amazing. Let's hear it for all of our performers.
Virtual high fives. Virtual high fives.
And okay, Cesar Chavez. He loves to celebrate all kinds of cultures.
For the record, that was an umbrella because it was raining.
I don't know.
Oh. Oops.
Green sombrero. It's pretty good.
The green sombrero, yeah.
All right, thank you guys for trying that game out. As I said, we're living, we're learning, we're trying new things, we're seeing what works in this new crazy digital age. And wow, you got to be brave to try improv comedy in general, but then to have the balls to try out improv comedy over webcam for the first time trying a game. Thank you guys for being so brave. I wanna see you be brave, and here you are. Oh, and next up, ladies and gentlemen, he joined us for the first time on our first virtual Paulie's Picnic, and he's back to sing another song to us. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mike West.
What is up, Corona cronies? Y'all see me yet? Y'all hear me yet? All right. Well, it's an honor to be back and playing for the third time here on Paulie's Picnic. It was my birthday yesterday, folks, and I took it upon myself to go ahead and make a birthday cake. Check it out. 3 tiers. Bottom, top, or middle and top. And well, anyway. Once again, thank you for having me. And I got a song that I'm going to do tonight. We lost a really wonderful musician yesterday. As many of you know, Bill Withers passed away. But he left with us a song that I think is appropriate for what we're all going through right now. So here's a little Lean On Me. All right. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill all of your needs that you won't show me. You just call on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your
boy. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Call me, call me, call me, call me. All right. PayPal and Venmo, same handle for each. Mike West rocks. Bless you all. Hope you all have a great evening. Thank you, Paulie, and everybody else.
Thank you, Mike. Great job, Mike. I think we all needed that. Yeah, as somebody else said, we're losing so many of our greats lately. That's a big bummer, but thank you for sharing that with us, Mike. And happy birthday. I hope you're still watching, because I want to sing. If all the performers who are watching and paying attention right now can put yourself on the screen, we're going to try a little sing-along to Mike. And I wanted to last week. Oh, hey, Danny, Kerry, welcome to the show.
Hi, I made it. Can you hear me?
Last week, but we were running so far behind last week that I totally forgot. It left my brain. But one of our longtime attendees was celebrating a birthday last Saturday, and I wanted to do this for her. But since it's Mike's birthday yesterday, too, I want to sing a group happy birthday. Everybody, if you're at home watching as well, or here on the screen, we're going to see how this syncs up. But it'll be like singing at a restaurant anyway, maybe if everybody's like all on different time. But Angelica Bolschweiler was celebrating her birthday last week.
Oh.
Mike yesterday. So let's sing happy birthday, Angelica and Mike. And here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Happy birthday, dear Angelica. Happy birthday to you. Wow, wow, wow.
That is why we are not yet doing group sing games yet.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
We're really trying to figure out that technology. But
Next time we'll figure out a key too.
yeah. Angelica and Mike, happy birthday to you. Next up, it's my pleasure to introduce, obviously, one of my favorite performers in the world. I think some of you like her as well. Her name is Everly. And Everly, do you want to say anything before you sing?
That I hope everybody's staying safe, and I know this virus is really horrible.
Okay, yeah, that's a nice message, babe. Do you want to introduce your song?
I'm gonna sing "Show Yourself" from Frozen 2.
Okay, let me just try and bring the camera down so we can see you. There we go. All right. Go ahead and take like one step back. Perfect.
Like that?
Yeah. Let's try that. And I'll start the music over here. Sorry, excuse my reach. Let me know if you can hear it.
Good. Every inch of me is trembling, but not from the cold. Something is familiar, like a dream I can reach but not quite hold. I can sense you there, like a friend I have always known. I'm arriving, and it feels like I am home. I have always been a fortress, cold secrets deep inside. You have secrets too, but you don't have to hide. Show yourself, I'm dying to meet you. Show yourself, it's your turn. Are you the one I've been looking for all of my so certain. All my life I've been torn, but I'm here for a reason. Could it be the reason I was born? I've always been so different. Normal rules do not apply. Is this the day? Are you the way? I finally find out why. Show yourself, no longer trembling. Here I am, I've come so far. You are the answer I've waited for all of my life. Oh, show yourself. Let me see who you are. Come to me now. Open your door. Don't make me wait one moment more. Come to me now. Open your door. Don't make me wait one moment more. Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river full of memory. Come, my darling, homeward bound. I am found. Show yourself, step into the power, grow yourself into something new. You are the one you've been waiting for all of my life. Oh, show yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Everly Carcanilla. You want to take him out?
Thank you.
Want to say anything as you leave?
I just wanted to say that everybody, hopefully stay healthy.
All right. Thank you so much, babe. Will you come back next weekend?
Yeah.
You promise?
I promise.
All right.
I'll have to, maybe I'll do another.
Yeah, ask your mom. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Wow. Well, she blows my mind every day in so many different ways. Again, that's my daughter Everly. You can watch for her in the upcoming Netflix original feature, Yes Day. And we just love having her here in the house. And hopefully next week, we're hoping Jamie, my wife, will be healthy enough to join us. We want to do a family song next weekend, next Saturday night, if you're around and she's feeling up to it. But next up, I just wanted to jump into our next improv game. We got a game we like to, well, we haven't played it yet on the onlines, but go ahead and activate your cameras and your microphones if you think you're going to want to jump in on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our other performers who are joining us as well. And here we go. We're going to jump into this. If you've watched our last two Paulie's Picnics here online, you've seen the game press conference. This is very similar, except for the people we're interrogating have done something very bad. And our detectives are going to, our detectives and various law enforcement officers and agents are going to draw the confession out of them. Our duo that committed this heinous crime with somebody wearing something at a place are Dan Franklin and Danny Roque. I could have just said Danny and I would have gotten it right. So you guys actually need to leave the room, and if we can get one of the techs our crew members to text them or message them when it's time for them to come on back. And if you're at home watching, we're going to need from you a crime that the two of them committed. We're going to need a location where the crime took place, and we're also going to need what they were wearing when they committed that crime. So, as I mentioned before, you're familiar with press conference. You know the gist of it, but instead of being reporters celebrating them, we are going to be law enforcement agents and officers drawing the confession out. So it looks like Dan and Danny are gone, and it looks like I got a kidnapping. That's good. That's good. Who did they kidnap? Good question. They kidnapped somebody. They were wearing leather chaps. I like that. Okay, so Dan and Danny were wearing leather chaps. They performed a kidnapping. Who did they kidnap, though? Who is the? Let's do that. That is the celebrity. They kidnapped somebody wearing leather chaps. I got Costco. Did I get a location yet?
No.
That's it. Costco. They kidnapped.
Could be a Cher impersonator who's obsessed with kangaroos.
Last thing we need. Cher impersonator. But they were both in the game last week.
Yeah.
It feels like a year ago.
It does, doesn't it? Every week seems like a year these days. Ugh. Okay, the Pope. Thank you, Dave Hill. So they kidnapped the Pope.
Well played, Dave Hill.
Costco wearing leather chaps. And that's going to be it. And we are going
They are wearing leather chaps, not the Pope, right?
They were, correct.
Okay, great.
Oh, Danny, I like that. We should.
I don't know what's under that robe.
Maybe they all were. Who knows?
Somebody was wearing
it. Dan and Danny, or
Costco, or they kidnapped him at Costco.
Let them know.
Are we doing the same hand-raising rule when it's our turn to interrogate?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right.
Hey, Paul, sorry, real quick. They took him to Costco, or they kidnapped
The crime occurred at Costco.
Got it.
That answers your question.
Because they invited me back already. Come back.
I'm just
Ready for
gonna
them to come back?
watch it first because I'm not sure what's happening.
That's all
None of
good.
us are.
And a good thing to do, even if you're playing, is keep your video on, but mute yourself, and then unmute if you have a question. That works. So that way we don't get a lot of feedback. And put it all together, let's boo these vile creatures, these villains as they enter the chamber here. Myself, as the lead investigator on this case, I just wanted to bring in some of my colleagues, some experts from around the county and neighboring jurisdictions to speak to you two. And as you know, this interview is being recorded. So anything you say can and will be used against you when we officially charge you for this heinous act. For the cameras and the microphone, will you both please just identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm Peanuts.
And I'm Jelly.
And you're saying that those are your official names.
What's official, man?
I mean, that's the names we go by. If you're looking for Peanuts, he's the guy you want to find.
And Peanuts ain't nothing without jelly.
Well, found you is what we did. And before we get into the facts and ask you your take on things, I just want to ask, is there any remorse and or how do you feel after committing such a crime?
I feel lucky, actually. I feel like we were doing pretty good till you guys jumped in the way.
Yeah. I think we'd have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
All right.
I'd like to ask a question.
Hang on one moment. Wait until just a moment. I'm now going to open up the floor to my colleagues.
Yes, so this is the detective at Provolone.
Go ahead, Provolone.
We're wondering how you were able to get hold of the travel schedule and find out the shopping habits of your victim.
Well, you know, that those ladies are spread all over the newspaper every day. You can track them down anywhere.
Yes, I'm sure that he's a travel arrangers. Those ladies probably let something slip. We were wondering what made you think you could be able to track him down where he was going to be.
You know, these days all you need is the internet.
Hi, my name is Sarah from Us Weekly, and so as our previous reporter was asking, it is difficult to understand the schedule of your victim, but to go to a place that serves free samples constantly, did you really think that your victim would be in that type of place? I mean, I believe there's even a song written about this place.
Who doesn't love a good Costco?
All right. Whoever let a member of the press in here, I'm going to speak with you later, as we are all official law enforcement agents in this official meeting.
I'll show myself out.
In the red.
Did you really
I got a question.
Hang on. I addressed in the red.
Go ahead, Bobby, Detective Bobby.
What did you punks do with that ring? Did you kiss it? Did you throw it away? What did you do with his ring?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, I think we hawked it, didn't we?
I think so, Peanuts. I mean, you know, them World Series rings are worth a lot of money. Or Super Bowl rings, they're also worth a lot of money.
Listen, Peanuts, Jelly, you guys make a nice sandwich together. I got a real question for you. If you believe in life after love, what kind of a sham do you think that this could be, doing what you did in the place that you did? Do you have any remorse?
All right, don't let his question confuse you.
Too late.
All right.
Detective Provolone, I have another
Per
question.
favore, signore. Sì, my name is Maria, and I don't understand why you would torture us in this city. I mean, we have already been through so much.
Just so much.
And in his own hometown, how could you bring yourself to do such a thing?
Well, look, if the Pope gets in our way, the Pope needs to be dealt with.
It's how you dealt with him.
See.
Is most confusing to all of us, you know. Whether it was in a big box itself at the place, I just don't know. I would like to know the motive behind it, but there was a hand up over here. Miss, did you have your hand up?
I did. To add insult to injury, you know, committing this horrible act to this holy man, and to do it wearing what you were wearing. I mean, could you possibly show any more skin in front of him? I mean, why that clothing choice?
I think we look pretty good in our leopard banana hammocks.
Yeah. I mean, G-strings are the way to go. If you don't have a nice bikini.
Well,
we were very grateful that you had those on to cover everything up.
Yeah,
but otherwise, your choice of lower body wear, I have to say, did not leave much to the imagination.
The blonde detective with the long hair and the scruffy-looking guy that had a question.
Well, thank you. I'm scruffy-looking. Yeah. And anyway, look, most people wear something under it, and you decided not to, huh?
No, they had the banana hammock.
The banana hammock. They didn't have the banana hammock. They had nothing. You know what you did.
You wear your kilt the way you want, and I'll wear mine the way I want.
I did not know kilts were made out of animal skin, huh?
Wait. We're all getting confused here.
Hey, there was a discount on loincloths.
I'm sure there was. But Rome is not the Wild Wild West. And
there was also a discount on assless chaps.
Bet your butt.
And they were made out of what?
out of.
You ask a lot of questions.
That's the point.
He's a detective.
Well, out of a tiger hide, of course.
Well, I didn't know those could get so weathered or dried out these days. Don't pay attention to misleading detectives around here. So we've established who your victim was.
Yes, the Pope.
Where it took place.
Costco.
What you were wearing was made out of something that most people would wear on a cold day.
Look, for her, I know some people don't like it, but we love it.
Sometimes it's not what's under the fur, but sometimes what you are wearing gets under people's skin. Yes, ma'am, with the black hat.
Yeah, I'm just tuning in from my country, in the country, and let me tell you, what you guys put on your behinds, now my little doggies have nothing to do. I don't know what all that was.
You were saying something about your dog?
One of the criminals, Jelly, you're doing something with their communication system. Can you check that out?
He's new to me, and it's hard to talk.
That's always Jelly's fault.
What I was saying was, can you hear me now?
I sure can.
Okay, I don't know. I'm from New York now for some reason. I was from Texas, but all my little doggies, they don't have nothing to do because of what you got on your behind.
Oh. So it's just you're saying it's made of meat?
She almost didn't have enough to make her jacket.
Leather? Caps are always made out of leather. What do you make them out of?
All right. Now, we've got several elements of the crime. What we're missing is the crime itself. You want to fess up to that since your microphone works, Peanuts?
Well, you know, times are hard. And you got to do what you got to do. And that, you know, the Pope, you know, he's got that ring. It's got nothing to do with that ring, though.
Right.
So what are you hoping to get, like a ransom or something?
Well, what? For kidnapping the Pope? Because, you know, when you go to Costco and you're assless chaps, it's always important to bring the Pope with you.
All right, well, I've got the tape recorder going, and you are on record here. Can you please tell us what it was that you did?
We kidnapped the Pope.
Where?
At Costco.
And what were you wearing?
Not much!
Just
the leather assless chaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, let's hear it for our players. All the players, not just the criminals, but the interviewers as well. That was fun. I'm glad we got there. It was getting a little dicey there for a minute, especially with Jelly back. Every week it's something with you, Danny. I love you. We got to figure that out. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our next performer. Many of you know him. If you're a fan of the show, you've been coming to the show for a while. He was one of the original performers at the first Paulie's Picnic. He is my, I don't want to say oldest friend, but earliest friend. We were basically born right at the same time, right next door to each other. Best friends growing up, still in touch. I love that he's still involved in all of our shows. He's hilarious. He shouldn't be, but he is. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Danny Groders.
Oh, thank you, Paul. Oh, that's a beautiful sentiment. I'm not sure what shouldn't be funny or shouldn't be a performer. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll take it. You know what? I really want to say off the top of my head here, the acts that came before me were so superior and amazing that I wanted to give a solid. Hold on, stand by. A solid hat tip to those that came before me. I have shoes to fill that I will never fill, and my skills are those of a small peasant when scaled to those of Alex and Mike and the names that are on my screens. However, I will share. Well, let me start out with parents. If you have kids watching right now, I'm going to take it to an area that's not child friendly. And so if you want to put your kids away, sorry, if you want to put your kids away for a little bit, it might be the time. But so tonight is my comedy, and comedy on the old Facebook or the Facebook's video is quite a hard thing to have. So let me just start out by telling you that I've been trying to have as much sex with my wife as possible lately. And since the kids have been home on quarantine, things have been a little different. It's a little bit of a different type of feel, a little bit of a different vibe. So I'm trying to feel that out. And so when we make that sweet, sweet love, it's just different. And she started making a little bit different sounds when we have sex. And normally when you're making that sweet love, you're in tune with your partner, and it's brilliant and it's beautiful, and you can feel each other's, you know what's going on. But lately she started making a different sound. Sounds like
why are you naked right now?
Yeah, that's one of the sounds that she makes.
It's not gonna happen.
And then sounds like
Get your hand out of there.
Yeah, it's weird. And I'll tell you what, one of my favorite sounds that she makes, it really gets my motor turning, is
Stop it, I'm sleeping.
I can feel my pants getting tighter as we speak. That's a double joke from earlier. And in truth, I always tell my wife that I love her more than she loves me. And we get into a back and forth, and she says, "Oh, I love you more." And I'm like, "I love you more." And then there's the point where I went out and I bought a Slim Jim. Okay? And I brought it home to prove my point. I bought a Slim Jim and I took it home and I said, "Listen, if you wanted to prove how much you loved me, and I wanted to prove to you how much you love me, I would take this Slim Jim if you got so turned on by me putting this Slim Jim up my butt, then I would put this Slim Jim in my rectumus." I would do that. I would do that for my wife. It's as in a beautiful and seductive way, of course. Now, mind you, you have to, if you go to the Rite Aid or what have you and pick up a Slim Jim, don't get the spicy one. Just letting you know, don't get the spicy Slim Jim. But get the Slim, because we have standards. But I told her I would put a Slim Jim up my butt for you, and she didn't reciprocate. And that's how you prove to your wife you love her more than you. There's so much more to a relationship than just saying, I love you more. It's about the Slim Jim. Who would take the Slim Jim for you? That's a real question. And in these times of coronavirus and stress and tension, you have to look at one another in the eye. And I apologize, this may not be a comedy show for you right now, but this is more of a, let's call it a TED Talk. This is more, who is going to take that Slim Jim? Do you love each other enough to take a Slim Jim? If someone said to you, I love you so hard, I would take a Slim Jim. Spicy even. If they throw down the spicy, good night, Irene, as they say in the fighting world. And on that note, I'd like to finish this little, we'll call it a TED Talk, a little comedy for you. And I'd like to say that strawberries are the shittiest, most overrated fruit that I have ever come across, because strawberries 90% of the time taste like balls. They are sour. There's no sweetness. They're in all kinds of, I mean, if you make a strawberry Sour Patch Kid, it's delicious. If you eat a regular strawberry, it's terrible. Strawberries are one step above cranberries. Every year we should celebrate strawberries by mashing them up and putting them in some kind of relish, just like cranberries, and be like, hey, it's Thanksgiving, yay, it's delicious. We'll pretend like strawberries are good, and then throw them right in the trash and tell them to F off. That was the part where you allowed your kids back in, because I subjected myself to some non F words.
Can I ask you, when was the last time you tasted balls, and how would you compare those to strawberries?
Strawberries, I don't eat balls a lot, but strawberries in my imagination taste like balls. Also, let's name some of the fruits that are a million times more superior to strawberries. Bananas, unless you eat them before they're ripe, then it tastes like chalk and you're a little weird in your mouth and you're walking around like, but that's neither here nor there. Mangoes, when they're ripe, amazing. Strawberries, a 1 to 10 ratio. 1 strawberry to 10 strawberries. That should be all that I'm talking about right now.
I can confirm that balls do not taste like strawberries. You heard it here first, folks.
It's a close second. Strawberries are one above balls. Cranberries and balls are the same because they're so tart. But strawberries, one above balls, that's about as good as they can get. So Big Strawberry, you can suck it. You did a great marketing campaign. You've killed it. But from there on out, you're done. Strawberries can suck it. Thank you, Paul. I'm out. Have a great evening, everybody. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Daniel Groders. You never fail to surprise me. Great job. And great job, Jamie Groders, as well. Over
Do you see
there.
my shirt?
You're so good.
Hold on. This is the Danny shirt.
You have a shirt. You're wearing a shirt with your husband's face on it. That's love.
That's Jamie dressed in lingerie, for those of you that don't know.
There's a whole lot of love going on in that. Speaking of love, I would love to introduce our next guest. She joined us with Alex in that hilarious sketch and rendition earlier of Shallow, but she's here all on her own to give us something else. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Stephanie. Whoa!
Hi guys! Hi friends! So I was trying to think of what song to sing tonight, and you know, I wanted to sing that's kind of fun and upbeat, and this one made me laugh and seemed relatively appropriate for for what we're going through right now. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. Who needs money? Not me. Who needs fortune or fame? I don't need a new career, a sympathetic ear, a name.
someone calls it quits, or someone calls it up. Don't you wanna live the role of a lifetime? Well, you better get down on one knee, 'cause you could play the life of the party. You can pray with me. Who needs lovers? Not I. Who needs heaven above? Don't have time for things unsaid, for baking bread, for love. All I need is room to fight. Hand-fisted love, point me to the sky. It's my turn to fly. Don't you wanna be the life of the party? Don't you wanna be the top of the heap? This is where the jamboree never ends. Why not be counting friends instead of counting sheep? If you wanna join the heavenly choir, hurry up and get yourself in line. But don't you pass the life of the party until you pass the wine. Let the dreams pour, let the crowds roar, let the heavens loudly cheer. Till the sunrise brings the goodbyes, I'll be here, never fear. Who's it gonna be? The life of the party. Who's it gonna be now? The top of the hill. Don't you wanna be there running the show until it's time to go? Until it's time to kill. Don't you ever wanna be somebody to heaven? Don't you wanna be first and free? Well, you could be the life of the party if you were more like me, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie Wall, Stephanie Hangout, and Alex.
Turn off my blessed YouTube. Hold on, 2 seconds. Just choose from. Quiet, just be silent. Don't do anything. Hi.
Alex and Stephanie.
Hi, here.
For anyone who doesn't know about your weekly Friday night show, why don't you tell us?
Oh yeah, quarantine with friends.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah,
Paulie the
it's
best.
called Quarantine with Friends. And honestly, I thought of it because we watch live with Kelly and Ryan at my house, and they've been doing their show via Skype and just chatting about what they've been going through, and people seem to really respond to the communal experience of going through this. And so
we love our community.
Yeah, and so we thought it'd be a fun place to get together our local community and all of our, all the T fans and all the Disney friends and everything, that would be fun to like get together and just share what we've been going through and chat it out and be silly. I sang last week, but I don't usually. We have special guests. DANI Kerry was our special guest last week. Paul, you were a guest on it.
And if you guys are listening right now, I guess we can throw that out there. Brendan Mejia, one of my really good friends, former Red Power Ranger stunt guy extraordinaire. He's going to be on next week.
Yeah, and my friend Courtney, who plays Romy and Michelle, she's going to be our guest next week as well. So
Friday at...
Where can we find it?
We're going to follow your lead. We're going to bump it up. We're going to bump it up to 7. Just because Courtney is an East Coast girl. She lives in New York, obviously, and she has a little baby. So, and I think it's better to do a little earlier, for our East Coast friends to be able to watch. So we're going to do it at 7. And the page is called Quarantine with Friends.
And that's a Facebook page.
It's a Facebook page. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Facebook Live, just like this. So we'll be there Friday night and then Saturday night with you. So people are getting their weekend entertainment, hopefully.
Yep.
Thank you guys. And that's quarantine, but with an M, so it's Quarantine with Friends.
That's exactly right. And there's links on our pages. Yeah.
Yeah, go check out any of our pages. You'll find it.
Thank you guys.
Thanks,
you,
Paul.
Paul.
We love you.
Love you. All right. That's Alex and Stephanie. Stephanie Wall with that amazing. Give Stephanie another big hand for that song. Yeah. And we're going to play another improv game next, but I just wanted to say again, thank you all for joining us. Crazy time of distancing, but if we can do something fun together and have something to look forward to. That was the thing after we did the first one. We had no idea how the first one would go, but immediately after the first one, I was like, when can we do it again? And it really helped me get through the week. Especially, I've been quarantined now at the house for over 2 weeks, and I got 2 more weeks to go because of the conditions of our household. But having something like this to look forward to, having quarantine with friends on Friday nights, and Paulie's picnic here on Saturday. Thank you guys. And it looks like, from what I can tell, our number of viewers continues to grow. So it helps us so much that you guys share and talk about it and share links and pictures throughout the week. And if you're enjoying the show tonight, we ask you to please... we'll be back next Saturday night. Listen, I cannot wait for the day that I reach out to my friends and they're not available on Saturday night again. The live show we used to do sometimes on a Monday or Tuesday because I couldn't get any of my talented friends to come play on a weekend. And right now we're just having a blast and everyone's available. But I, from the bottom of my heart, cannot wait till all of these amazingly talented performers can be working again. And until then, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for the tips. I can't check my Venmo right now, but I've seen a lot of people pouring some money into the communal split all ways Venmo tip jar. But if you want to support any performers individually, everyone's link who is accepting tips is in the description of this video that's playing on Facebook. So you can go ahead and find it there. Without further ado, we're going to play an improv game called Lines from a Hat. We tried this last week for the first time. So Danny and Dylan and Craig, go ahead and hop into the room here. It seemed to work, except somebody's technology. No, Danny ROQUE, you can't be here.
Bye.
You just...
Fly away.
I love you, Danny. I love you. Danny ROQUE. But if anybody saw last week's show, you'll get that joke. That was a joke, right? ROQUE? Okay, let's just maybe if we don't look at him, he won't be there. So we're gonna play it's a classic improv game. It's called Lines from a Hat. We're gonna play out a scene, and throughout the week, we have asked you at home on Facebook through Google Forms to submit lines of dialogue to us that we're just going to throw into this scene. We're going to need something from you right here, right now. We're going to need let's give it a location. Just give us a location, and then we're going to start a scene based on that. And after we start the scene, we're going to just kind of go through, see how it plays out. But from time to time, we're going to cue pulling a line from the hat and incorporate that into the scene. It should show up right on our screen. And if all technology works out, then nobody's getting kicked out of the room every time a line comes up, and we're just not flying blind. Though you two last week, Dylan and Danny, you guys just killed it throughout all of the chaos. So
Good
Danny,
times.
welcome. We haven't really heard from you yet today. How are you this weekend?
Hi, I'm good. I'm really good. I'm sorry that I was late to the party tonight, but I do appreciate the earlier start time, but really 7:30 is kind of the earliest I can get here with the baby and stuff. So, yeah, life's good. We're quarantining, staying healthy, and trying not to eat all of the ice cream sandwiches. I just finished one, so,
Yeah, that's
trying to pace myself.
I don't know how I'm going to fit into any work clothes by the time I get to go back to work.
Yeah.
But wow, thanks guys for the suggestions. I'm glad you're doing well, Danny, and thank you for joining us again this weekend. And I've gotten a lot of suggestions. Most of them, like a lot of them, are Star Wars related. But we also have school, I'm seeing here. So why don't we combine that? How about Star Wars school? I'll just put it at that. And here we go. This weekend's version of Lines from a Hat.
Whoa! Oh, sorry. Oh God, I
All right,
didn't know what's gonna happen just like that.
It's all right, young Padawan. I think we might save lightsaber training for another session.
Okay.
Why don't we try just moving objects using the Force?
Okay, I'm just gonna put this down.
It's probably a good idea. We don't want anybody losing an eye or an arm.
Greetings, I am Chrysostimo Fontoftimo, and I'm sure you knew my grandfather. my
Grand
family.
Moff Optimo?
My family sent me to this class. I don't think I need it. I'm pretty good at moving things without any help. Actually, it's kind of a lie because whenever I want to move things, I like to think, sorry I'm late. I couldn't find my butt. And it motivates the force to work with my hand. But technically, I'm still a beginner because I've never been to Jedi University or the show at Disneyland, so...
All right, we understand. We welcome you to the class. We're sorry you couldn't find your butt. That is one where you'll want to close your eyes, meditate, become one with the Force, and connect with your butt. Let us all connect with our butts now. And let us all say the Jedi butt connection song. I think my shoes are backwards. Again, I think my shoes are backwards. One more time. I think my shoes are backwards. Yes, and if you think your shoes are backwards,
floating up now.
You'd be able to see your own butt.
I don't know what's happening. I'm literally floating in the air because I'm looking at my shoes and thinking about my butt.
Oh.
What can I do, Master?
Now I would think about having something heavy either in your shoes or in your butt or both.
Do you have any advice to do that?
This is actually really scary. I'm not sure that I'm ready for this. Is there like some sort of meditation mantra that I could say? Like my mom used to tell me one that she said, "Mom, the Wi-Fi froze again," and I would repeat that, and that would help because that means that the information is not constantly jabbing into my brain because the Wi-Fi frozen. So is there something else like that I can say?
You must clear your mind.
Okay.
Unlearn what you have learned.
Unlearn.
That certainly helped me because I have heard of the old, antiquated Wi-Fi that you speak of. And when I thought of it, my butt fell back down to my backward shoes.
Yes, okay. you were reconnected just as you would be with the Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
As the great Master Yoda once taught me as a young Padawan, he said, "Life is full of disappointments. You think you'd have figured that out by now."
Was any of that backwards?
Not as backwards as my shoes. However, I really understood the wisdom of it. I took the liberty of, transcribing it so it would be more readily accessible to our young Padawans.
My grandfather, who Grandfather Chrysostomo Fontoftimo the First.
The Grand Moff Chrysostomo Fontoftimo?
Yes. When he would speak of Master Yoda, he would often say about the Green Man, "But what about the kangaroos?"
Yes.
He looked like a mythical kangaroo, but green, and baby versions of him were very cute, and you would want to put them in a pouch and carry them around with you everywhere.
Wow. This is all so advanced for me. I just wanted to play with the light. Whoa, no! It's out of control. Lightsaber. I don't...
I'm going to use my force powers to turn your lightsaber off. Very good.
Okay. It's off.
I think this should be the last lesson for today. We'll rejoin us. We'll have you rejoin us on the morrow, younglings. Until then, I want to leave you with these parting words of wisdom. I hope my therapist doesn't find out I've been exaggerating all this time about squirrel obsession.
That's helpful. Thank you.
Does that have anything to do with Ewoks?
No, but it has more to do with kangaroos.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danny and Dylan, and all of your lines from a hat. Thank you guys for your sending in those lines. If you keep a watch on our Facebook page, Paulie's Picnic, a thing and a place with people, a lot of times throughout the week, we will ask for volunteers or words or lines or submissions, and that's very helpful. Our Facebook page is also at onlinevarietyShow.com, so I hope you will help find us there. Next up, I want to introduce one of my closest friends, one of my biggest inspirations, a guy who really gets stuff done, and his creative mind is pretty much unmatched in this world. Whether it's music, film, writing, acting, he does it all. ladies and gentlemen. He's been a member of the Picnics for a really, really long time, since the very first one, and pretty much everyone since then. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dan Franklin!
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it, man. So, I was just noodling around and trying to decide what I want to sing for you guys tonight. And I want to take it back to my my second album, The Best Ride of Your Life. Do a little tune from that. Scribbling self-portraits on a mirror in the dark. Funny when you don't know who you are. I hear people in the street. The lonely gets the best of me. Oh, my nervous heart. I put my Converse on. Now I see I'm not the only one with a square peg reputation. Suddenly I know where I belong. See myself in these other faces. Take a step and everything changes. By process of illumination. Letting go of secrets with these strangers in the dark. It feels like I have known them all along. But maybe this is all the music or the alcohol. Turns out it's not hard to just be who we are. And now I see I'm not the only one with a square peg reputation. Suddenly I know where I belong. See myself in these other faces. Take a step and everything changes. By process of illumination. I don't want to go, I don't want to leave, I just want to stay here forever. I don't want to go, I don't want to leave, I just want to stay here together. 'Cause what if the bubble pops? What'll happen when the music stops? With square peg reputation. Now I see I'm not the only one with a square peg reputation. Suddenly I know where I belong. Myself in these other faces. Take a step and everything changes. By process of illumination.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Franklin! Dan, that was amazing. And I'm sure you can go back and check out the comments later on. But a lot of people online are agreeing that needs to be recorded. I mean, we love the original recorded version, but if we could get an acoustic version of that.
Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Let me check my schedule. I'm good.
Paul, turn on your camera.
Stop distracting him. We have a film to finish.
I think that's good news. Wow, that was great, Dan. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, we're about to experience something I don't know if a lot of you are ready for. But we have a panel of experts here tonight that are here to answer any questions that you might have, any advice that you might need, either to get you through quarantine or to, excuse me. I promise I just inhaled some saliva. If that's not the cove. But if you've got anything, you need advice about that will help you get through life, we have a panel of experts here. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I see two of them on the screen. I'm just waiting for the third. Let me silence my mic while I clear my throat. Does anybody know if
I'm texting her right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
From my end, I'm asking her to start her video. But
Hi. She said, "Oh, there. Hey, hi."
I couldn't get on.
all right. So our panel of experts is here, and they're ready to answer your questions. They're the best at giving advice ever anywhere in the world that you will find. Earlier, I will let them.
No, I'm starting to sweat now.
Introduce themselves in order, whatever order it's going to be. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the best advice of your life panel.
Obviously.
2020.
Can we have a show and call it that? The best, like Dan did the best ride of your life. This can be the best advice of your life.
That's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing right now. Thank you, panelists. And that's a perfect segue into our first question. For everybody at home, our panel of experts here would like to know, our first question I see is, how much me time is too much me time?
Oh, well, I got it, girls. Actually, I feel like as long as you have a nice, even balance in life. So if you have a family or if you have kids, you have a nice balance of time with the kids, time with your spouse, and then like an equal amount of time for you, maybe like a little bit more. So just a nice, even balance. So there could be such a thing as too much me time, but maybe not. As long as you're getting it in there and it's nice and life balanced, I think that's probably good. Right?
All right, I'm just gonna chime right on in here and just comment on what you said. I mean, listen, sometimes me time can be a good thing, but it depends on what kind of me time we're talking about, because it's like if you're taking the me time, you gotta like you can only handle so much of that. Okay, you're gonna make yourself sore. You're gonna get sores down there if you don't be careful. So like, watch it with all of that me time.
Hi, my name's Peggy. I work at the DMV. I don't really understand this like me time thing. I mean, pretty much like all my time is me time because I am me. So I don't really understand the question. But basically like, do what you want for yourself all the time. Like I show up to work, but I don't really do anything. I mean, people wait in line and I just sit there and, play on my phone. What else am I supposed to do? Why would I want to help you? That doesn't make me happy to help you. Anyway, so me time all the time.
Yeah, thank you. They really appreciated that advice. It's really good. We're just so blessed to have this panel here before us. And
Whatever.
again,
I'm getting
if you have any questions, go ahead and send them in because we're solving all the world's mysteries here tonight. Or at least anything you need advice on. Yeah, you're welcome. So our next question from the audience looks like, how do I get the smell out of my dog's toothbrush after I brush their teeth?
No problem. Easy. No problem at all. Thank you for asking me. It's very sweet. Probably what I would do if you have like maybe some lemon, a baking soda mixture. If you just kind of get it all, rub it together, for a few seconds, maybe soak it in some hot water. Normally that does the trick completely. It'll get rid of all those nasty doggy smells that you'd rather not have on your toothbrush or on his toothbrush. I hope it's not on yours. But yeah, maybe a little baking soda and lemon and just get it clear, hot water, clear it right on out. That's probably the best thing. There's really no other answer to that. So probably just try that and you'll be good to go. Happy social distancing. I love you guys.
Yeah, I got something to say about that. I don't know what you're talking about with your dog's toothbrush. I mean, like, why is your dog got a toothbrush? Cause listen, I know what your dog be doing every day. Like, your dog is up in there licking its own, you know what, having its own me time. Okay, so like, your dog does not need a toothbrush. If we're just gonna start there, and then secondly, if you're trying to get a smell out of it, why are you sniffing your dog's toothbrush? Okay. Why you gotta be putting your nose all up in your dog's toothbrush? You know what that toothbrush has been? You know what that dog's mouth has been? Why are you worried about your dog's toothbrush smell? Get a life. Get a life. Take your own me time.
Is it me now? Okay, well, first of all, I agree with whatever she's over there on my...
It's Gladys. Hey, girl.
Hi, Gladys. Whatever. I agree with her, like, first of all, why bother? Like, a dog's not a human, so why are you brushing its teeth? I mean, I guess if you wanted to get the dog smell, then the best thing to do, dog smell off, the best thing to do would obviously be to, like, wash it with something that smells worse than dog breath, or smells stronger, maybe not worse. I mean, like, I happen to like the smell of gasoline, so you could just, like, you could just, like, wow. Stick it in your gas tank. Guys, I never lose it.
That's great advice. Really great advice.
Yeah. In your gas tank.
You guys are you're solving so many problems here tonight that like nobody's asking questions. Everyone's just so thankful for all this amazing stuff.
You're welcome.
I've got one here.
Okay.
How early is too early to put up your Christmas tree?
Well, girls, I got it. You guys just take a break. Well, here, I probably am about to contradict myself. Normally, I would say exactly the day after Thanksgiving is when you should be putting up your Christmas tree. Everyone knows red and green, just they don't go with orange and brown, and that is the truth. There's really no one else to ask about it. However, as you'll see, my tree is in the back. It is an Easter tree, so that is appropriate. So the exact time to put your tree up would, in fact, be the day after Thanksgiving, and you just put that right up and enjoy the rest of the season, which can very well go all the way through till January or February before the 11th, or preferably before any time before Valentine's Day. So yeah, just plop it right up day after Thanksgiving, not any time before or after. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for asking today, and God bless whatever comes next.
Okay, listen. Why are you worrying about when you're trying to put up your tree? Because here's the thing. If you're so worried about your tree, are you taking that me time? Why are you so worried about the tree? Ain't nobody else caring about your tree. Okay. You need to focus on yourself. Put up your tree whenever you feel like it. You could decorate your tree with whatever you want. You could decorate your tree with some 4th of July. You could have a 4th of July tree. You just gotta do you, girl. You gotta take that on me time. But not too much. You gotta be careful. And then, have whatever kind of tree you feel like. Okay, just do it when you feel like it. Thank you.
Gladys, you are loud. Just first of all, you're just
Bronx,
just God, I would so skip your number if you came to the DMV. Your tree, Christmas, freaking, I don't even know. So, how early is too early to put up your tree? I mean, if Christmas has already happened, then you probably shouldn't put your tree up. But if Christmas hasn't happened yet, then you could put your tree up. Does that help?
Brilliant.
What's little Miss Sunshine over there reading? What's she doing? What's she doing, girl?
She's checking her calendar.
My life planner, and it notes that Thanksgiving will fall on the 26th this year, so it's appropriate to put it up on the 27th. That's all I was gonna say. Thank you, though.
The 27th of December, that's after Christmas. That's what I was saying. You can't do it after Christmas. You have to do it before.
Right, the day after Thanksgiving is when I find it brings the most cheer. So I would say November 27th of this year.
Whatever, man.
Well, you've all been so amazing, and normally we only in our panel we only field 3 questions usually, but I think we have time for one more here.
Oh, I feel like I have a lot of good things to offer tonight. So
yeah, I think
really want to give that to our guests.
We are running just a tad behind, but I feel like not sharing this with the world would be
absolutely. Let's do it. Let's give them one more.
All right, so some of our friends out there in quarantine, they're having trouble feeling girly in this time, and they'd like some advice on how to feel more girly, and if you can also in the same breath give any advice on the correct application of mascara. That's what we're gonna leave everybody with.
That is no problem. Girls, let me tell you, I totally understand. I know during these times, it's hard to want to get up and get out of the pajamas you've been wearing for the past 5 days, but it's important that we do it. We want to take pride in our girly selves, right? We want to get up, get something pretty on, put a lot of beautiful makeup on. So what I would suggest is for sure, maybe once a day, take a nice bubble bath, get some makeup on, and by the way, to properly apply your mascara, you're going to get in close as you can to the mirror. You're going to do a nice I'm just going to put it on. It's very simple. You can just let me know if you have any questions, but I definitely say put your makeup on, put your jewelry on, put your prettiest outfit on. You really want to look good for everyone, you know, that's it out there outside. So just get up, put your makeup on, do your best to look beautiful for yourself. You know, you really want to do that just for you. So that's what I would say, and just, you know, keep smiling out there, and we love you guys.
You know what? I have to say, Miss Twinkletoes over there has a good point. You know, if you wanna feel real girly, you gotta really just hone in on all of that stuff. So what you're gonna do? I'm gonna tell you right now. You're gonna run yourself a bubble bath. You're gonna pour all of that Johnson & Johnson all up in there, get it nice and sudsy, and then you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get in that bubble bath and you're gonna take some me time, because that is gonna be what makes you feel the most kind of girly. Because listen, ain't nothing make you feel more girly than taking your girly self into your bubble bath and having some girly me time. Thank you.
All right. As far as I'm concerned, you've got 2 choices. One choice, choice A, the choice you should choose. This is girly. This is me time. This is, I don't have to go to work today. No makeup, hair up, blanket on. Choice number 1. Choice number 2, if you just can't bring yourself to do that and you want to make a little extra cash. My roommate has been doing this online, I'm pretty sure it's porn. So like you could like put makeup on and it's like a webcam live thing. Guys tune in, pay lots of money, watch you take your clothes off. So like super girly, I guess, if you want to like go really girly, but like, so that's choice B. And I guess she's making money and technically I'm not. So maybe I should choose B. I don't know. It's a lot for me to think about right now, and I'm not getting paid to think. So, like...
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our expert panel this week. Every week on Saturday nights, we drop knowledge to improve all of your lives and to make life at home better during the quarantine. For sure. Give it up for Danny, Steph, and Jenny.
Best advice I ever heard in my whole life. Guys.
Bye.
We'll see you in a bit. Again, the guys, everybody at home, obviously this is a crazy world, and we don't ever really do shows that aren't for an audience when we can't hear your reactions and see you. So seeing all of your reactions on Facebook Live, the hearts, the smiles, the laughing, the clapping, the tears, it's great. It helps us out. It helps us so much in this time when it's so weird performing for you in an empty, quiet room and thinking we're doing okay. It's great to see. And of course, since it is being streamed live and it's going to be on our Facebook page, we can watch it back later. So if anybody who's performing tonight wants to see, you know, a little bit of feedback based on their performance, it's right there. So without any further ado, I want to introduce one of my most favorite performers. He's hilarious and never fails. If you are a fan of anything, if you go to Disneyland or you love stand-up or what would you say, reading novels, you probably know this guy because he does everything and he's hilarious and he kills everything he does. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to welcome him back. Thank you for joining us. Give it up for Dylan White.
Thank you, Paul. You've basically built me up, and now I feel like you're just like my own little personal Josh Groban song that you lift me up. Now I really hope that I don't let you down. So I'm just gonna do a short little bit this week. I know normally I do a lot of stand-up, and I've kind of done a lot of my stand-up at Paulie's Picnic, and I haven't come up with a lot of new material. However, actually, speaking of new material, if you haven't seen it yet, everyone, if you're not following me on Instagram now, that you can find me at Instagram at It's Dylan White, ITS Dylan White. Or if you're following me on Facebook, you can find it there. I did a masterclass this week on how to keep yourself occupied while in quarantine. So I did a masterclass on self-isolation. So if you have not seen that yet, please visit my Facebook page or my Instagram, my IGTV, and check out my masterclass on self-isolation. With that in mind, I think because it's so prevalent on all of our minds right now, all of this quarantine and everything, because I mean, it's even why we do this. I mean, as much as we do this as a distraction, we're always very aware of what we're distracting ourselves from. So when I was thinking about what to do this week, I did a song parody last week, and I thought, I'm just going to do another one this week. And I really kind of came up with this one almost at the last minute here. So I'm going to just get this ready for you here, and hopefully you'll all be able to hear this. If our other picnic performers want to turn on the cameras and dance around, by all means, it makes it kind of a party atmosphere. But meantime, let's get this going. I'm in a downward spiral, so I figured that I will write parodies, the irony, if this one goes viral. It's tricky to quarantine, know what I mean? It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to quarantine. This quarantine will make me scream. It's tricky. Tricky. This shelter at home order has pushed me to the border of sanity. Who thought I'd be a toilet paper hoarder? I'm here in isolation along with the whole nation, but who'd have thought that this is not a stay-at-home vacation? It's tricky to quarantine. It's not as cool as it may seem. It's tricky. It's tricky to quarantine. I've watched everything I can stream. It's tricky. When I shop, I have to stop and then wipe down my cart. And all the way we have to stay at least 6 feet apart. Meet in person makes it worse, and so we've been denied. I use Zoom here in my room because we're all stuck inside. It's tricky to quarantine. There's only so much I can clean. It's tricky. tricky, tricky. It's tricky till quarantine. Will we be here till Halloween? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. Huh. Little musical break here. Catch my breath. All right, here we go. When I wake up, I will take up to an hour or more just to get up, make my bed up, and ask who it was for. And I'm snacking, so I'm packing on some extra pounds. I despise the exercise. It's not as fun as it sounds. What a bummer if by summer I'm still stuck inside. It's just my luck if I'm I messed that up line. I messed up the whole line. I lost my place. That's all right. It's tricky to quarantine. I hope they find a good vaccine. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. It's tricky to quarantine. Get me hydroxychloroquine. It's tricky. Tricky, when this is done, let's have some fun and get together again. Make some plans, wash your hands, and meet up with friends. Keep the hope, all y'all, and don't you quit. 'Cause I don't believe that this is it. Lost my place in the lyrics, but hey, what can you do?
Still amazing, bro. Still amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dylan White. Oh, so good. And by forget about the world, I mean just have fun. Let's just have some fun, am I right? Again, I'm so glad she joined us. I hope she'll be back. Everybody try and convince her to come back next week. Or, you know, whenever she can, whenever she's available. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring to you the one and only Jenny Kidd.
Hello.
We're gonna sing another song for you guys. That's what we like to do. We're gonna sing this song. It's one of my favorites. It's called Sweet Pea, and it was in fact our first dance song.
Oh yeah.
At our wedding. So it's just a cute little simple fun thing. I remember that. Anyway, here's Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea. Sweet pea, apple of my eye. I don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Sweet pea, what's all of this about? Don't get your way, all you do is fuss and pout. You're the only reason I keep on coming on. You're like the rock of Gibraltar, always seem to falter, and the worries just get in the way. I know I'm gonna crumble, try to stay humble, but I never think before I say it. David Kidd on the whistle solo. Sweet pea, keeper of my soul. I know sometimes I'm out of control. You're the only reason I keep on coming. You're the only reason I keep on coming. Yeah, you're the only reason I keep on coming on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jenny and David Kidd.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us. So amazing. Just love having you guys. All right, next we are going to play a little game. It's a classic improv game. It's called Party Quirks. And so somebody's going to be hosting a party, and that's myself. So I'm going to leave the room for a minute. And we've been taking suggestions from you guys on the Facebook and on Google Forms to get some good quirks for our party goers to have. And so the players of this game are going to be assigned certain quirks based on what you guys sent us throughout the week. And in order to kind of invite people to leave the party, I actually have to identify who they are or what their quirk was. And let's make sure all the players are here and unmuted. We got Dylan, we got QUAMI, Alex, Steph, Dan, Danny. It's going to be a big one here. It looks like pretty much everyone's here. Olga, okay. Danny ROQUE is here, so we can all rest assured this is going to work. It's going to work out real well.
Everything seems to be fine on my end.
Oh, no.
Famous last words, Danny.
All right, so I'm going to leave the room because I'm hosting the party, and Sam has been putting together the list. He's going to let you guys know what you are, and then he's going to, he's based on the game. He's not going to be like super honest so anyway, he's going to send me a text when it's time to come back in.
That's right. Thanks, Paul. Hi, everybody. So we got a lot of great submissions, and I randomly assigned them to you by name. Let's get that up and see who's going to be doing what this fine evening.
Oh, bless. Here we
Here
go.
we go.
Okay, first up is Alex Suarez.
Oh, yes.
Your favorite. You got the Tiger King, bro. You ready to go? I know you'd be happy.
You randomly assigned these, Sam?
It's
Randomly?
So jealous.
It's very random. I promise.
Look how mad she is.
I'm a little mad, actually.
I'm jealous.
Who isn't?
All right.
All right, let's get the next one up here. Stephanie gets to be Monica Geller.
Okay,
these are not random.
I'm telling you, I put the names in a hat, and this is what came out.
This is fate. Fate is intervening.
Yeah.
Next is going to be Dylan. Dylan, you get to think you're Queen Elizabeth, buddy.
Okay.
Groot, you're going to be a school crossing guard.
Roger
Are you
that.
sure you should be around children?
On second thought, maybe not.
As long as he doesn't have any Slim Jims or strawberries, we're good.
Snap into it. Ooh, yeah. Danny ROQUE, you get to speak 3 words at a time. And only 3 words at a time.
Paul is never.
Three words in each sentence.
Yes. Danny Kerry, Saint Germain, you're going to speak in show tunes. Can you handle that?
Amen.
Uh-huh. Totally random. Dan Franklin, you are Sir Patrick Stewart.
Hell yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. And that leaves QUAMI. QUAMI, toilet paper hoarder, bro.
You gotta be kidding me.
You're a toilet paper hoarder. You're a dirty toilet paper hoarder. Okay, I'm going to stop this share. And we're going to get Paul back in here in just a minute. Everybody knows what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, no questions. Okay, here we go.
Do we have an entrance order?
We never assign the exact order. You can enter in the order in which you were called or whatever feels right immediately.
Just respect the hand raise, right?
Respect the hand raise. All right, and Paul is invited back in. He'll be in anytime. Thank you guys very much for your submissions. They're great. Let's have a fun time.
We'll be in, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. I'm so glad I was able to run downstairs and get another beer before I start this party. I don't have much, and I don't have many friends, so I'm just really excited. I hope somebody comes over. It's been a crazy time, and people aren't supposed to be coming over right now, but I put up flyers around the neighborhood. I got as much toilet paper as I could, and there's a knock. There's a knock at the door.
Knock, knock.
Hi. Welcome.
Hey there, buddy.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
I'm great. Thank you. How are you? Thank you so much for coming.
Glad I came.
Yeah, I got a 6-pack and 7 if you count this one. I found it in my downstairs fridge.
That's my favorite.
Oh, good. Here you go. Help yourself and just.
Thanks so much.
I got music playing on my iPod. It's the old one with the wheel, the white touch thing.
I love those.
Okay, and feel free to play some music and make yourself comfortable.
Thanks again, pal.
You're welcome. Hopefully more people will come. Oh, I think someone else is at the door. Hi.
Oh, hey, how are you? Oh, you're an attractive one, aren't you? Oh, just kidding. Hey, listen,
Thanks.
How you doing?
Well, I'm good. Thanks. Welcome to the party. So far, it's just me, you, and
Sorry, hi, I was parking the car. Hi. Sorry, I had to park the car really quick. How you doing?
I'm so great. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, anytime. You know, I love coming around to my friends' apartments and saying hi to them. So yeah, it's great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's good to see you, friend, because we know each other.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again. Hi. I'm just gonna fix your hair really quick.
Wow. All right. Well, listen.
Hi there, Blondie. Are you alone?
I sometimes I'm alone, but it's fine.
That sounds great. I'll be over here.
Great. That sounds exciting.
Oh, is this party gonna get rocking or what?
Yeah, I told the guy that speaks in really short sentences about the iPod I set up, but the guy over here, I'm sorry, someone else is at the door. Oh, hi. Thank you for coming.
Hello, my name is Elder Price.
Your name is what?
My name is Elder Price, and I am here to share with you a most amazing book.
She got her goddamn mind.
That's great. I really didn't have many plans for this party, but story time sounds great too. Come on in. I've got some beer. I wiped everything down. Everything should be disinfected. So
That's very important to me. I love things that are clean.
What is this?
It's so much better. Hello, much better.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it does. I
That's irony, that one.
There's a couple people trying to come in. I can't believe so many people are coming to my party. This is great. Hi.
Hello. We seem to have gotten a bit lost.
Oh,
I'm very glad to be here at your party.
I'm so glad you came. A lot of people who are older are being told to stay home and not go anywhere. So, but
I go wherever I want, young man.
I'm confused. Is this America?
You can go where, yeah. You can come in here because I disinfected. I got toilet paper. Oh, someone else is at the door.
Hey, when you're living in America at the end of a millennium.
Yeah. Hey, welcome. Come on in.
Oh, hello, my friend.
Hi.
For having me.
Yeah. Thank you for you as well for leaving your house, despite the orders.
That guy's weird.
What refreshments do you have?
Well, I've got beer. There's
Beer.
a 6
Make
pack.
it so.
There's 5 left.
It is wonderful to see you. After the knighting ceremony, we have not had much contact.
Oh, it's
Well,
good
not-
to see you as well.
Oh, you guys know each other.
Of course we do.
Did you come together? I'm sorry. Did you arrive together?
Heavens,
Not
no.
tonight.
Okay. Hey, sir, who just arrived. Would you mind? I almost thought I recognized you, but I had to do a double take. Or wait, nah, a triple take. Or did I have to do a quadruple take to recognize you? You have no
You
idea.
talk strangely.
It's like we're playing different games with each other here. But
I hear something.
Oh, I do too. You're right. I do too.
hey buddy, I got someone else coming to my party. Wow, I'm so popular. This is cool. Come on in.
Hey man, what's up, bro? What's up? You don't mind if I take a seat here?
No, please do. Make yourself comfortable. I've wiped everything down.
Cool. Hey, real quick, I just want to ask you a quick question, man. Where's your bathroom?
Look at, you know what? No, let me show you where the bathroom is.
You guys don't worry of disinfecting it. It's totally clean. Everything, all the towels are neatly folded, so you're really gonna enjoy it.
You know, this
that's good.
Lady, she don't know what she's talking about, and everybody knows she's crazy, and I'm not. So you and I can escort you to the bathroom right then and there, young fella.
I tell you what, just as long as you know there's a cool roll of toilet paper, I am good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So where's the
If
bathroom?
you were gay, that'd be okay. I mean, cause hey, I like you anyway.
This girl out her damn mind.
I like her style though. Like I would hang out with her.
And who told? Who
She
told?
sings well.
Okay, yeah. Well, you guys can all mingle and get to know each other. I know at some point the police will be called because there's too many people here. I don't know if we're expecting any more people.
I was wondering, actually, if my son and his wife ran away and came to this party and then left this one as well.
You know, that would be really terrible manners if they did
Not
that.
my son.
Socially acceptable.
My grandson.
I like to get to know everybody.
My grandson ran away with his wife. I was wondering if they might have come here.
I understand. I like to like get my party going before I shut it. I'm completely shut it down. Yes. Sir, I hear you knocking.
Come through, children!
Oh, we're bringing children.
Stand by!
I don't have any punch or juice.
Shh! It's a red light for you, fella. All right. You can go. Engage. Hello.
I'm sorry. Crotchety old crossing guard party. And I don't need any sort of people being told to stop coming here.
Well, I'm leaving then. Thank you for nothing. Goodbye.
Careful
Hey,
the
Paul,
things
real
you
quick.
say. Children will listen.
She makes sense.
Hey, bro, do you have like a shed with like more toilet paper though? Because like, you know, I mean, the first one's cool, but do you have like a shed so I can? Because the other toilet paper is like in there. I'm trying to find out if you know what I'm saying. If there's another roll somewhere. You know.
Oh my god! I mean, if we're out, I can go get some. I mean, I'm locked and loaded with everything in my apartment. I have literally anything and everything you could ever possibly need because I'm always prepared for everything and everything's always clean. So I mean, I can obviously help you in that situation.
Perfect. If you can give me like 20 rolls, that'd be nice. So I can be able to like, you know what I mean? I could just be like, you know, get that cushion. You know what I'm saying? Cushion. If you can put that up for me.
And talk to my friends, and I'll bring them right back. Absolutely, I got you.
Hey, my neighbors texted me. They said they're gonna call the police if our party's too big. So first, I mean, I want to keep it cool and get to know you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask the people who seem to know each other to go ahead and leave. They can leave together. We have the Queen of England and Sir Patrick Stewart here that joined us. Thank you guys for coming to my party. I'm honored. And sir, I'm sorry, my first guest who seems to speak in 3 or 4 words. Very short sentences, 3-word sentences. Thank you. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for being here. And hopefully you can come back sometime while I get to know my other guests that I'm very excited to.
I'm telling you, I'm not going. You're the best friend I ever known. There's no way I'll ever go.
She has a song.
No.
Everything. You know what? I want to tell you. I just think it's really great that you're so popular. I mean, I was never popular when I was young, you know, and I was kind of like overweight. But you know, it's cool that you have so many friends and you're so popular. You can host a great tiny party like this.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it too. What about your friend? We haven't heard much from the fellow you came with. Can we?
I mean, we just carpooled. I don't actually know him.
No, we don't. You know, she talks like you got a lot of pretty cats at your party, but they're all out their fucking minds. So the thing to remember about me. Oh, do you have a guitar? Because I can sing. If
You're probably pretty good on camera too, right? You have your own TV show. I think I've seen your local access show from. You're the guy who has the Tigers, yeah?
I do. I've done 1 or 2. Yeah, or 37,000. Yeah.
You're the Tiger King.
Oh, I am.
Thank you so much for coming. It's so great to meet you. I'm so glad you came and you left your furry friends at home. I don't know what's happening with my toilet paper, and I'm kind of scared to ask about it. But Miss, I'm sorry. In the gray shirt, you're very melodic and instrumental, and I feel like every move you make is like choreographed or out of a musical, or you seem to be like a living, breathing musical.
Purpose. It's that little flame that lights a fire under your ass.
That's great. Thank you.
That's so great.
Yeah. Oh, you're leaving. Okay. Thank you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Awesome.
Bye. Hope you had fun.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hope you had a great time.
So, you guys are. Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
But
Yeah.
were you able to find what you needed over there? Enough toilet paper?
Yeah, my guy.
Oh, you're just looking for toilet paper. That's all you needed.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, cool. Well, I actually stocked up, so you're welcome to take whatever you need. I'm willing to help out my neighbors in this time. You have to.
Yeah, that is so generous of you. That's very, very thoughtful. You know, my friends, I'm the one that stocks up for all of them all the time, and they never remember to do anything, and I'm like the responsible one. So that's really good. We have a lot in common in that way.
That's great. I gotta say, I'm a bit at a loss. I don't know how you saw my flyer. If you're always at home planning things for people.
I'm a planner.
You're a planner?
I'm a planner. I plan parties for all my friends. I'm usually the one who's like in charge. I clean up the parties. I can help you clean up if you want. I love cleaning.
So you're like a wedding planner.
I mean, I would be a great wedding planner. I helped plan one of my friend's weddings actually, and she fired me for being her wedding planner for like 5 seconds because I like took control of the entire thing. Then she realized she was a train wreck, and she ended up rehiring me. So I fixed everything for her.
You must be like the greatest best friend ever.
I'm the bestest best friend ever. Everybody should have me be their maid of honor and plan their wedding and organize their entire life.
So you're like the greatest wingman, or
I'm a good wing woman. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, I know what that's like to be a wing person because I was always, you know, made fun of in high school because I was really chubby and but you know that I fixed that eventually and here we are now. Here I am in New York City and at parties with you and it's great.
Did you ever have like a TV show or a record?
Yeah, I mean, like all of my friends and I were on a TV show together. We had apartments next to each other. I don't know. I don't want to like brag or anything, but you know, my friends. What?
Do you write music?
No, I wish. I have a friend who writes really great music, and I love to listen to her play, even though like some of her songs are a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
You work at a coffee shop.
I don't. My friend works there actually, and my other friend sings there, and I just go and I tell them what to do.
Monica, I love what you've done with your hair.
Thanks. You know, like
Got that by the process of elimination. Thank you guys. How about a hand for everyone who played? I never thought that game would work on webcams online, but hey man, we're breaking down barriers. We're busting through the surface.
Way to go, Danny, for thinking of every musical theater reference applicable. That was
It makes sense because I didn't
Saying I'm not going.
Real.
When you sang I'm not going, that was the best.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I
had to start writing stuff down as I thought of things. So I was like, I'm not going to ever remember all these. But
Completely random. Completely random.
I don't believe you for a second, but thank you, Sam.
I didn't like. I'm not a musical theater buff. So I just like I just figured they were lines from music because you know all that stuff. But if not, you were just making it up, and you were a living, breathing musical theater show. So
It was good times. I'm
believe it was
impressed.
random.
There were so many of us.
I believe it was random because I would have been Patrick Stewart if he had planned it.
Oh.
Well, it depends on what you shaved between games. If you're just joining us for the first time, you won't get that reference, but Danny Roque likes to shave body hair between improv games. It's fun. It's really good. All right, so thank you guys for playing Party Quirks. We got one more performance, and then we're gonna say goodbye for the week. I hope you all will join us next week if you're having a good time. But before I do the official wrap up, joining us once again, please give it up for Miss Tomasina. She opened the show. She's gonna bring it home. Tomasina.
Let me on the sound that couldn't kill my spirit. Rock bottom ain't no place to be, but I stand here with an upward gaze and all the glory to be. Nothing's beneath me, and everything's above. The only way to go from here is love, love, love. I never die with this alone. Devil trying to pull me down on the cryptic kingdom come. Big boss wanna get control. Pin a target up because it shines, but I'll never take my soul. No one's beneath me, and everyone's above. The only way to go from here is love, love, love. The only way to go from here is love, love. Revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. Love will make us equalized. Love will make us equalized. Love will make us equalized. No one's beneath me, and everyone's above. The only way to go from here is love, love, love. Only way to go from here is love, love. 'Cause you guys, these are strange times. These are crazy times. These are hard times. But the only way to go is up. And love is up. So love is the only thing. And at least you got your soul. At least you got your soul. At least you got your soul. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tomasina!
And I just want to tell you, the way that you can help me is to go to my website after this is over, and it's tomasina.net. You know how to spell my name, and I have left a little gift for you, for all of you watching tonight, which is the song that I just sang, and it's my first single off my new record, Painted Crown, and it's free. So go there and have it, download it, and love life. And thank you, Paulie, and everybody so much for having me. I got to work on my improv.
Thank you, Tomasina. Thank you so much. And please, like I said earlier in the show, join us whenever you'd like. We would love to have you back. And work on your improv or don't, but we're just happy to have you. And I just want to say, as we wrap up the show here tonight, I want to give one last thank you to everybody and remind everybody, if you want to leave a tip for any of our performers, all of the links are in the description of this video, or you can send a Venmo to Online Variety Show that'll get equally distributed. But wow, I'm blown away just by the talent that can all congregate together, even if it's just on the internet. And I'm just so blessed to be able to, people say thank you to me for making it happen, and I'm just so thankful and grateful to be a vehicle for all of my amazing friends to be able to still make your lives brighter. And I know a lot of the friends here tonight have something to say as we go on out tonight, and say best of luck, and we love you guys for next week. I'm just going to open the floor for our performers.
I'll go. I just want to tell everybody. Oh, am I on?
You're on.
Okay. I just want to say that we're all in a place together where we're having trying times and obstacles, but we have so much to look forward to after this is all over. Look at the community that we've built. We've like, I've never done this before, and they've come up with this way for us to come to your living rooms weekly, and we weren't able to do that before. So this has opened up a whole new way to get to you guys because of this. And we have that to look forward to. And I'm sure that after this is over, we're all going to be loving and hugging. And we've created such a bond because of this. So that's something to look forward to. I love you guys.
Yay. I love what you just said, Thomasina. It's so true. You know, it's interesting to think about how the world's going to be different when we get done with this quarantine section of our lives. And I think that it's going to be different in good ways. As hard as this time is right now, as crazy as it is, I mean, we're living a historical moment that none of us have ever experienced before. And it's comforting to know that we're all in this together. But I think that this kind of living room concert or stuff like that, you know, we'll have our live shows back. We'll have our, like, go out to the bars and see your favorite band. We'll have theme parks back, everything. But I feel like this kind of stuff will stick around too, and it'll just get better. So stick it out, keep staying home. It sucks, but it sucks for everyone, and that is, I think, the thing that comforts me the most. It's not just sucking for me. It sucks for all of us. And so we can all take comfort in the suffering of that together. And yeah, so love you guys.
And I'll piggyback on what Danny said. That's beautiful. And guys, honestly, like, if there's any way, anything else you can think of that we can do to make you laugh or make you smile, or if there's a song you want to hear that would just really bring joy to your heart or anything, like, feel free to message us. Honestly, like, yeah, I'm homeschooling a kindergartner and a first grader, but like, we're filtering through all this stuff and just trying to find ways to continue doing what we love doing, because it's why we do it in the first place. Like, we're lucky to get to do what we love to do for a living, and that's why we do it, because we get to see you guys smiling and happy. So when you hit those response buttons or send us messages, like, it means the world to us, because we know that we're still connecting. And yeah, so just keep us posted. Let us know what we can do to make your days brighter. Not to, like, bring it up again. Like, there have been people that have been, like, lost. You know, I think of John, and I think of my friend that I just found out that passed, not yesterday, the night before yesterday. John Todd. I don't know if anybody is out there watching, but he's an amazing. He was my choreographer when I did Gypsy, and he was the assistant for Romy and Michelle. And he had been killing his fight with cancer, but then was diagnosed with double pneumonia and was gone. And it's just like, it's just what's happening is crazy, and I feel so terrible for the people who can't mourn their loved ones right now. And it's all insane, but please, everybody that is out there that is with us right now, know that we are here for you. We see you. You are not forgotten. Those people will be celebrated. And in the meantime, let us help to make you smile a little bit, and let us bring a little sunshine in your life.
Yeah, guys, and on that, I think this is kind of held up a mirror in a lot of ways, you know, because when everything is stripped away, we are still us. You are still you. And that's important, because you get to look at the things that you know, that you value and that you love, and the things that you want to fix, and you have the opportunity and time to fix them, and you are able to celebrate the things that you love. So guys, you're still the same amazing, glorious person that you were before all of this. It's not a different you, it's a different circumstance. And I don't want anybody to forget that, because it's like, our lives are different, but they're fantastic. And our community is fantastic.
And hang in there.
And hang in there, because we are going to come out of this so strong. And
we love you.
We love you.
Yeah, it really is a matter of hanging in there. We do have to all hang in there together. Especially for, I know there's some folks that are all alone in places right now. And I know how sad that can be and how depressing that can be, but hopefully this really is a temporary situation. I hope for you, like me, tuning in and doing things like this helps a lot. We aren't here to make fun of the situation, but to make fun in spite of the situation. And no matter how bad it gets at your house, you should always remember that you're not locked in here with my wife. She's the one suffering.
I don't doubt that, Danny.
Hey.
But we love you, man, and we love your technical difficulties. It's become something of legend. And guys, just keep on keeping on, keep on hanging in there, because you matter. You're important, and the art that's being created here is important. The music, the comedy, everything that's happening, and the fact that we're all sharing it together, it's important and it matters. And if I could say anything, it's just that, remember, as bad as things get, at least you don't have a Slim Jim up your ass. Hey, Danny, why don't you go ahead?
Oh, thanks, Dan. I was gonna try and take it to a nice point, but I'm laughing inside too hard. No, in truth, like this, I always feel out of my league with this amazing amount of phenomenal performers, and I thank you all for allowing me to be part of your group. And I wanted to say a special shout out and thank you to all the mothers out there that are performing double duty right now, working online and taking care of their kids. My wife is an absolute phenomenon of nature. With the music in the background, come on, Paul. And there's so many moms out there that are like murdering it, and they feel overwhelmed. And I appreciate my wife, and I know your husbands appreciate you, whether they say it or not. But keep killing it, because your kids are going to be better for it. And take this time to enjoy that moment. I was homeschooled, so this is the norm for me. But my mother is the most perfect person in my life, and enjoy that time right now that you get with your kids, because it is pure gold. And thank you, Jamie.
Wow, you guys, man, you bringing the heat right now. You know what I have to say? I don't know what people's spiritual lives are like or whatever, depending on what you choose. And I think that, prayer is good. Bless your friends, bless your family, you know what I mean? And really take that time to talk, you know what I mean? I think the blessing that we have now is technology, and that we can reach out to our friends, and we can reach out to our families. And, I do believe that, man, you will know who your real friends are through this. You will really know about your mate. You really will know about, those people that you need to have around you. And I think Paul, I want to thank you so much for being a blessing and allowing this forum to happen, because, even when you had it, outside and whatnot, you really was able to take that gift and that blessing that you have and then bring it to this forum right here to still bless others. So Paul, man, you are the man, like for real, and blessings to your family. And so, you know what I'm saying? And to everybody out here, I just want to say, to all the performers too, bless your talents and your skills, because, you brought it and you always bring it. And I think that's so dope that we're able to go ahead and share our gifts and talents with everyone out there that's watching. So please know that even from where I am, man, just prayers out to everybody. And I know it seems hard and it seems crazy, But guess what? We're walking through it. We're not getting stuck in it. We're literally walking through it. And take care of yourselves. You know what I mean? If you can remember grandma's old recipe for chicken noodle soup or whatever and stuff like that, get what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? I think this is really one of those times where it's just like, no, you can't go to the gym. You got to go ahead and do it at home. No, I'm sorry. You can't go ahead and get such and such and so and so. You got to work on you. You know what I mean? You know, if you're with your mate, oh my gosh, you're really going to learn a lot about your mate now. You know what I'm saying? You're going to learn a lot about them now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, really take that time to look in, get some self-realization, and just be ready to be at that point to expect to bless more. You know what I'm saying? Because once this is done, you know what I mean? We don't want to go back to work as usual. Learn a new language. You know, you got the internet. You know, learn something to build you up a little bit more. Come out of this a little bit smarter. Come out of this with a bigger heart. You know what I'm saying? Instead of seeing the down. I'm more of a cup half full kind of a person. So let's look at the cup more half full. All right? Blessings to all y'all. Respect.
Yeah, go. I had
So
to go
take
right
that me time.
I know. I
That's
had to go
right.
Tommy because I feel like he's already done all the work. Like I second everything you just said. It's so funny that you're talking about gifts because it's like it seems very obvious for us to do these gifts that comedy and music and things like that. And thank you to Paul very much for allowing us to be able to use our gifts to spread joy right now and to uplift people. Because I know a lot of people at home are just wondering how to use the gift that they have in order to do that. So it's really nice for us to be able to come here and to do that and hopefully make a difference in everyone's day. And y'all made a difference in our day too. So thank you guys for being here as well. But yeah, I think you're right. Just staying positive and focus on the great things that we do have, and that's each other and these digital things. And so it's great. I love you guys. I love everyone out there, and just keep on keeping on.
Jenny, don't worry. I have your favorite beverage on hand. I'm just going to go ahead and drink this bottle of champagne because champagne is Jenny's favorite.
Everything you've done tonight is discredited now. Now we'll never believe a word you say.
Ouch, that was...
Guys, it's Jenny's favorite. If you want to just send the kids a bottle of champagne, just to let them know you're thinking about them, Jenny will drink all of it. She loves champagne.
Eat me a quarantini, please, yeah?
Don't listen to her.
By the way, David Kidd, it was a pleasure to hear you play guitar tonight.
Really, though. Really, dog. We gotta get you in here more.
Person who I wish I played like, but thank you, Dan.
No, it was great.
For sure.
And also, I think Klaus needs to do some improv maybe next week.
I'm saying I was going to talk to Paul about it and introduce him to Klaus and see what he thinks and get a rapport going there and see what can be done.
He's like hiding overseer.
Do it louder. Do it louder.
Maybe next week.
Before we dig into that, does anybody else have anything you want to say before we do the group photo?
I had fun. Again. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, everybody.
I just really quick, I know a lot of us are out of work right now and everything like that. When there's all this focus on who's essential and who's not essential. I mean, don't take that to heart as to what that is. Whatever it is, it's your job for now. Your job could be something else later. None of that matters. What we're finding out during this time is that even those people who yeah, it's great, I could stay inside and not be with people. When this is over, go out and be with people. We are all essential to each other.
I'd just like to say thank you all very much. It's been an amazing night of sharing our talents with with everybody. And I also want to thank especially the people that are watching online, because without you, we really wouldn't be doing this. And Paul, for putting it all together with this amazing, talented group. Thank you. Bless each and every one of you. We will get through this one day at a time, and that's all it takes. Thank you, and God bless.
For the 100 people that are still watching, as a fan myself, I'm not a performer. We all get through these times and the difficult times we've been through our life by sticking together. And when I see people like Dan and Thomasina, who have been in my heart for 15 years now, making me and my wife smile, and having that roll through to tonight, we all matter. You guys matter so much in ways that you'll never know, and in many ways that you do. So thank you to everybody for joining us, and thank you very much to all of you amazing performers for sharing your night and putting your kids to bed and being here with us on a screen. It means the world. Thank you.
It's time for our big group picture. At the end of every Paulie's Picnic, we take a cast photo. These days, it's a screenshot. So I'm gonna take
Kayla, get online.
Screenshot. Uh-oh. It's possible that we locked her out, but I'll ask her to start her video if she's still watching.
That was when, so I don't.
There we go.
Like it's silly.
All right, here we go. I'll count you down for the cast photo for Paulie's Picnic 23. Here we go. At 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you, guys. One more time, thank you to all the performers. And again, I haven't checked the Venmo yet, but it looks like you guys are showing a lot of love to these entertainers here tonight, and we appreciate that. We appreciate that so much. We appreciate the support as our cast and crew is out of work tonight. We appreciate you welcoming us into your homes through the internet or your phones, or however. I guess it's all the internet these days, isn't it? And thank you, cast, for being here. Thank you for everyone who's ever performed in a Paulie's Picnic and taken a risk. Thank you to everyone who's ever attended a Paulie's Picnic and supported us in trying new things and putting ourselves out there and just following our hearts. And I can't say it any better than anybody else did here tonight. Times are really hard, and sadly they're gonna get harder before they get better. But having you guys here every Saturday is a blessing to me. It helps me, and that's what I mean. I do it for you guys to get you out there and try and help you out with your tip jars or financially, but also just the human spirit is important, and we need to feed our spirits, and our souls need laughs. Our souls need to laugh, and we need music. And I'm just so blessed to have so many friends who can provide that for people, and to be able to just have an avenue to deliver it. I don't need any credit. I don't need any thanks. This isn't about me, but I'm blessed to be in a situation where I can help bring it to everybody else. And take care of your loved ones as much as you can. Hug whoever you can. Check in on your neighbors, whether it's by text or phone or email. And the best thing you can do right now is stay home, which sucks. It sucks. But like I said in the first stream, right now when we need each other the most important thing is for us to stay apart. But I'm glad we can all get together this way. And thank you all performers. Thank you everybody out there watching. We love you guys.
And Paul, thank you again. I know I speak for everybody on the screen when we say thank you so much for not allowing us to have to be apart, for providing us a space where we can all be together and love on each other in some small way, man. Honestly, like, you're the facilitator of all of this, and we are so grateful, dude. So I hope you know how much we love you and how grateful we are to you for keeping us connected.
You are the cog that moves this wheel.
Well, like I said earlier, my goal, what I'm dreaming of is for a day that you guys are all booked on gigs on a Saturday night. And so if we can get there, let's get there.
I mean, listen, if Kristen Bell is watching and wants to start a new show about all of us, and we can just start our own version of SNL, if Channel 4 needs an SNL and it can just be all of us, we can be the cast of that. I mean, listen, you never know what's going to happen.
We'll see y'all, Kristen Bell or not. We will see y'all next Saturday night. I love you. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Take care of your brain, your mental health, and your soul. Have a great night, everybody.
I love you, Klaus.
Sleep with a Slim Jim. Good night.
I always carry Slim Jim.